evening, travelers and adventurers. And welcome.
Hi, everybody. Oh, fucking goddamn! I'm on the wrong reactive.
That is a hilarious reactive to be on right now.
Oh my god.
At
Hi,
least it wasn't my.
everybody! Oh,
Hello,
it's so
everyone.
At least it wasn't my freaky one.
You have a freaky one?
It's Orlov.
Oh, huh.
a little freaky. How's everyone doing tonight?
Wrong reactive and someone's missing.
She is the true freak of us all.
Oh, there she is.
Freak beneath the ice.
I'm not doing well. I don't know
Well,
what's
we
going on.
can hear
We
you
can hear
okay
you
at
now.
least.
We can hear you. Ronnie dies. I hope
To
so.
get into Tailspire. This started last night, and now it's like my computer just like will stop connecting to the internet at random times.
Definitely
Is something
annoying.
installing? Maybe unplug your Ethernet, plug it back in.
I don't think she's connected to an Ethernet.
I'm not,
Oh,
but
no.
I had 0 issues when I first moved in here. This just started yesterday.
I would recommend getting an Ethernet if you haven't already. That might make it more consistent.
I don't know. That might be
Thank
really
you.
hard to snake. Hi, Crib. Thank you so much for the sub. Oh, and earlier, King. Thank you so much for the sub. Mr. Fables.
Love you so much, both of you.
Hello.
Oh,
You
I
are
lost
my-
connection to the board. Oh, I'm back.
Hmm.
You
Well,
able
this-
to? Okay. If you keep cutting in and out, it might still be playable.
I have an idea
lost
for how to
connection to the
fix
board.
it.
Best thing you can do, maybe, take screenshots of your character sheet.
I think
Eh,
whenever I used to have this issue with like I think like my laptops and stuff, like sometimes the Wi-Fi adapter would just like start to fizzle or like disconnect at random intervals. What I would do is you can right click your Wi-Fi, like your internet thing, and troubleshoot it, and sometimes it'll figure out what's wrong and just fix it.
Okay. Okay.
You lack aura. We fix this.
Give me a sec. I'm exiting Tailspire because it's being weird.
That's alright.
Diagnose network problems.
In the meantime,
Yeah.
I'll have to stall a little bit.
We gotta wait for
I've got
Andy.
this. Did you guys
Run-
ever notice that when oh
My God.
Let's talk about our favorite pastime, chicken wacky.
Oh, I thought it was gooning.
We're not getting past this, alright? You damn it. Well, there goes one tile.
So was that mentioned? Oh wait, what tile on what? The bingo card?
Got it again. You've done it again! Who do we think is dying tonight?
Winner, can you read this in chat?
I don't know if I can, actually.
And look, we can't just give him a bingo. It takes the whole point out if we just hand it to him in the first 10 minutes.
Give the cat something.
Well, then I won't kill Ireena.
Oh.
You were gonna kill Ireena?
Maybe, I don't know. I see Strahd, I see Red. If she's in fireball distance, she's in fireball distance.
Oh, damn.
Dude.
Dude.
I don't know. I did something where I clicked run a list of network tests to diagnose blah, 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 blah. And it just told me to click something to... Oh, I'm connected to the internet. And now I'm not. And now I am. It told me...
What did it tell you, Mariah?
It told me to disconnect and reconnect to something, or that it would do it for me. I don't know. And so I did that. And then it was like, you're fine, you're connected to the internet. But then I like went in and out again.
Huh.
Oh,
That's strange.
This is a strange thing. Did you have any problem playing DVD earlier?
Yeah, I tried to queue in for one match today. And it disconnected. So I was like, I'm not doing this shit.
Happens to the best of us.
Is it possible it's the modem downstairs? Like,
Yeah,
going
I
in and
could
out?
I could go downstairs and check it now. I might have to.
I just
I
have to
would-
reset the whole thing.
I know it'd be a huge pain in the butt, but if that doesn't work, then a physical connection may be the way. Hey there,
Andy!
Yeah, I'll be back.
Send him to the cellar and have him expelled.
How's everyone doing?
Doing well.
good.
We were just debating on who's going to get thrown down the stairwell this session.
Well, I already fell down the stairs, so I guess that would be me.
What? You fell down the stairs?
Yeah, just now.
Andy, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Goodness me, man, you have to be careful.
Hey, thank you so
Well,
much
you
for the
see-
hydrate.
My Jazz.
It was bright outside and dark inside, and I rolled a 1 for stairs.
Oh.
I mean, I think we've all been there, frankly.
Oh, it's so warm. You know,
Yeah, we're getting into those heat of summer dog days.
this is a bad time to have a broken
It's not
AC.
even summer.
Oh yeah, the dog
It's
days are.
I'm gonna.
Dog days are at the end of summer.
Well, I thought the dog days were like the height of summer, like July, which it still isn't, mind you.
No, I thought it was like late August.
What if they're
That's
all
cool.
dog days?
What if
What if you
all
live
dogs
in the
and
southern-
we go to heaven?
What if you live in the
Whitney?
southern
Whitney
hemisphere?
would go to heaven because she's a ripe age bitch. Sorry.
Okay. Excuse
What?
me.
Why
What
did
did you just say?
There was no fucking like cleverness to that bit. It just entered my head like I gotta get this out somewhere.
The bit is just calling.
I didn't even
winter-
get the bit. It just seemed
Pretty
mean.
I apologize. That was it. That was it.
Okay, you know what? You're the
Damn.
first to get thrown down the stairs tonight.
Don't
Yeah,
throw
no
me
one-
on this winter help.
Why? You just dragged me for no reason.
Should I drink the Dr. Salt?
Yes, drink the Dr. Salt as penance.
I think that's gonna make you more violent because you can't spell assault without salt.
Oh.
Dr. Salt.
Dr. Assault.
Eric is a ripe age bitch.
What is a ripe a bitch? What does this mean?
I feel like I'm missing the joke.
I'm saying it wrong.
Or maybe
And
you said
the joke was bitch because you know all dogs go to heaven. That was the joke. Like that was it. There was no other humor to it.
oh, okay.
Like
Did
that
you
was it.
even-
It was.
Maybe you meant to say I'm a Rite Aid bitch, where it's just like I don't go to CVS, I go to Rite Aid.
Derek.
I don't think that's part of the joke. We seem like we're just getting off track now.
I always thought of myself more
When
as
have we ever
a
been
Walgreens.
on track?
Bro,
Serious.
we have 4 minutes before we need a recap.
Going off the rails on a Rite Aid bitch. Anyway, put Rite
Listen,
Aid bitch
this
on
is-
the beat from the
Listen,
beginning.
I'm allowed to be a
no.
little upset this game. I'm allowed to be a little upset this game. I just lost my
no.
attunement to like our MacGuffin.
Yeah, I need an explanation about
Oh,
that.
right,
Lucia.
Andy, you had to leave.
This is going to be the
I
filling
lost
Andy
it.
up to speed moment, and I'll do that.
Yeah,
Real
I
quick.
lost. Yeah, here you go. Go ahead.
I think it's better coming from you.
I lost attunement to the symbol of Ravenkind.
All right. As a player, yes, that is good information to know. Ark would be
Mhm.
immediately concerned because you've been
Mhm.
acting wrong since the Amber Temple.
It's funny you say that because I had Ark take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, isn't
Um,
Ark like the only other person that could?
It requires
Possibly.
attunement by
Yes.
a paladin or cleric of good alignment, and that is only you.
Ah.
So
Yeah,
now you have
only
a
you
sun
meet the
sword,
requirements.
and you've got a sun sword and the holy symbol. You are like a 2,000 lumen light bulb.
You know that picture of the guy glowing in the chair?
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Imagine doing a
Like,
Curse of
okay,
Strahd
like-
party with no one that could attune to any of these items in the
It,
campaign.
it gets worse, Ark, because during that moment she crashed out, threw her holy symbol on the floor, and shot at the shit.
And it ricocheted everywhere, and then it killed Van Richten.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Oh, I mean, no.
Yeah, granted, I was just saving you a couple months.
Ah!
You mean a couple minutes?
Oh, he's not that old!
We're gonna turn the corner. Sean's gonna be wearing like a ghost hood, and he's just gonna have a heart attack.
One day we're going to be in our mid-50s looking back at this going like, damn it, I'm Rudolph Van Richten age.
You
And I guess we all thought that we would just turn to dust by now.
And then
I
I'll
don't
keel
think
over
I'm,
a heart attack.
I don't think I'm making it that long, to be honest.
Oh no.
Okay.
Not only are you making it that long, but I'm going to reanimate you when you do eventually die.
Actually, now that you mention it, I think the microplastics that I've accumulated in my body will
Shut
prevent
the
my
fuck
body
up
from
about
breaking down.
microplastics.
I think like when I decay, there will be like a perfect plastic mold of Derek after my organic material decays,
Oh my god.
and he'll be like finger gunning, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like a wax museum, only it's
Hi,
plastic
Wyvern.
Derek. Hi, Bugwire.
Hi, Wyvern.
It's a wax museum, but it's
Hold
called microplastic.
Hold on, I'll gritty goose to distract chat while we try and figure this
Yeah,
out.
you came in at a good time. We're discussing about the fact that I have a credit card in my brain right now, as we speak.
Like a brain chip?
No, I have enough plastic in my brain to make up a credit card. But also,
Oh, okay.
when I lean down towards a kiosk, it does count as a touch pay. I don't know what account that's taken from. I don't know where the money comes from.
Hi,
But I do know
Quinton.
that. Hi, Quentin.
Wait, Quentin, you think we are capable of starting on time?
No, that was Wyvern that said
What the
that.
fuck do you think? What the fuck do you think this is? A proper D&D podcast?
Oh my god, Mariah, are you okay?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
What's going
We can
on?
hear you. We can hear you.
I
Is that a
restarted.
fucking...
I restarted the router,
Is it working?
Nice.
and
You sound good so far.
I made sure everything was plugged in. Some stuff was loose, but I couldn't tell if it's just because it's so close to the wall, and I had to like pull it back a little, and I loosened it. But I like tightened. I fucking pushed those cords in the hole.
On the bright side, you yapped so long and didn't cut out. I think it's fixed.
Oh, yeah, it
Yeah, I
sounds
think we're
better.
okay.
I do have a question because I can't remember if it was this week or last week.
Go ahead.
When did we last play Wild Beyond the Witchlight? Was that last week?
That was this week.
Played this Monday.
Y'all play
We
this
went
one,
through the
man.
bramble. Remember?
Yeah, the
That wasn't
snakes.
last Monday?
Yeah, that was
No.
this Monday.
The Brambleback from League of Legends?
Yes.
Time's getting all.
What day is today? I'm very confused.
Thursday?
It's a fucking Thursday!
I'm gonna get my streak really quick, but I'm scared to like actually have the stream going. I don't want too many things
It's so
going
fair.
at
You're not
once
coming
now.
out yet?
I'm
Hold
paranoid.
on, I'm using Gritty Goose to give you good luck.
Well, now that we've sufficiently gotten 20 minutes into the session,
All right.
Yay, we hit our 20-minute mark. Woohoo!
we hit
We
the
did,
quota.
guys. We hit the quota. The quota. Anyway, let's talk about inspiration real quick. I know what you people are thinking. We stopped this shit. No more inspiration. They have enough. Well, that's not true. We in fact kept it going, and the players voted. Lucia got the inspiration the week before last. Hi, Grota! Excuse me, I got
Hi,
and then the community voted, and wouldn't you believe it, it's a near tie, except for the fact that I am voting now for myself. Congratulations, Faerun, for tanking the stairs.
Falling down the stairs.
For
Oh,
tanking
thank
the
you.
stairs. And being a good sport about it.
I mean, you could also give it to yourself for quite literally not killing me.
I can't give it to myself as community insp. I can't.
That's true, because you decided, well, instead of killing you, I'm just gonna make you take like 30 feet of fall damage
Well, you know,
instead of like a fucking 500.
it would have been.
What was it, like 300 feet or something?
It's a long way down. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah, I would have
If you want to
died.
rock and roll,
You would have had to fucking resurrect me. Or, yeah, you would have had to. Lucia
right.
would have
What
had
happens,
to
you would
use
die.
the
We don't-
Revivify scroll.
You would have died, we would have freaked out, started running down the stairs to revive you, one of us trips, and then they die, and then...
We TPK down the stairs.
Then you just
That
gotta like
would-
flip a coin to see who
not gonna-
lives.
not gonna lie, that
Like Family
would
Guy.
be the best possible end to this campaign.
TPK
Oh
on the
yeah,
stairs.
I would be like, guys, it's not like if both of us died.
Because genuinely, we have scraped by the skin of our teeth every time something went even a little wrong.
Yeah,
It's
I really
only
don't know
been-
how we're gonna do
It's
anything.
only fitting that we die in the stupidest possible way.
Stupidest way. Yeah.
True that.
All right. Well, with that, why don't we get a recap from our very own Mariah?
Why,
Yeah, let me just go to it. You guys can still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm so paranoid. Alright, session 54 / the finale part 2. We have not played
Sorry, what'd
since
you
the
say?
22nd of May.
That's not funny.
Don't do that to
Sorry.
me!
Sorry.
You're gonna scare her.
I was scared! Now reunited with Aragorn, the party explores more of Castle Ravenloft, ascending a familiar staircase where Twyla had previously met Strahd's bookkeeper. I don't remember his name. It was 2 weeks ago. I definitely didn't write this today.
He definitely
Entering-
has one.
Yeah, he has a name. It's, Derek. What's his name?
His name is, it starts with an H. Oh, shit. Hold on. I forgot too. Give me a second.
See, it's fine. This is what happens when you don't play
Wait,
for
whose
2 weeks,
name?
and also I spent, like, a week moving.
The accountant.
His name's Leaf.
Yes,
Leif Erikson?
Leif.
Leif Erikson? Oh, that checks out.
No.
Leif Lipsiege. I was wrong. There was no H. Jeez.
That's a
There was no H
fucking
in that.
Stupid. I'm sorry, but that's a really stupid name.
This is stupid.
Well,
Damn.
he's chained up in an accounting room. So.
Not anymore, because Van Richten helped him.
No, he
Well, he
didn't.
took that off at least. I thought he did. He removed the
No, he didn't.
shackles. Why
didn't.
didn't you message me that when I posted the recap?
I didn't realize.
Well, entering his room once more, discussion was had that if the group was successful in their plans to eliminate Strahd, he would escape his undesired position. Ben Richten did not remove the shackles around his ankle as a kind gesture because he's mean. And
He was
with
nice not to.
no, I know. I thought he fucking did. I don't know why. I'll fix it in a second.
Don't worry about it.
Let's see. And with that, the party continued going upwards on another winding staircase. Upon reaching the top, the group is met with a closed door and a large portrait of Strahd, seemingly before his transformation. Veyron used her paints and made some comical doodles on the portrait's face. Once finished, not only did the portrait come to life, but the carpet beneath her too. The party acted quickly, making short work of the animated decor, but not before Veyron was propelled down a flight of stairs. Thankfully alive and well, I should have put somewhat well, she ran back up to the landing where Lucia seemed to be in a confused and emotional state. It became apparent that she had lost her connection to Lathander and clerical abilities which allowed her to wield the magic of radiance. The party tried to sympathize and attempt to ascertain how this could have happened. Eventually, however, it is largely understood that whatever deal she made in the Amber Temple was not with Lathander. Veyron explains that it's likely she had been tricked and granted power by something in this land. Of this
Let the
land.
druid religion explain the cleric.
Yeah, I don't know. That was me more. I was like trying not to be me, but I think it was me.
But clearly now they have a different path. They don't understand religion anymore.
Wait, what? I didn't hear what you said. I didn't hear what you said, Andy.
Oh, I said now that they don't have the cleric ability, they don't understand religion anymore.
Oh, Lucia? Ha ha ha. I get it now. Rather than the god she once worshipped. Lucia, feeling betrayed, angrily cries out that Lathander was the only thing she had left, and now he has abandoned her too. Or he has abandoned her. Didn't you also say, like, fuck you, bitch, and, like, other shit to him? Like, you were mad, right?
Yeah, Lucia went on
She
Twitter
publicly
Lathander.
denounced him.
Yeah,
Ripped off her holy symbol and
I
destroyed
couldn't
it.
remember, so I didn't want to put it in, but I know that you were, like, pissed.
Yeah, she publicly denounced him, like, directly.
Yeah. Well, I'll add that while I change that Van Richten did not free Leaf from his shackles. Lucia feeling... No, I already read that. I'm sorry. It's been a really long week. I did a lot of moving.
You're good.
Veyron gently tries to explain that the gods can be unforgiving beings, and unfortunately, the loss of her raiding abilities may have been coming for a while now. This land has a way of... I don't know what... Okay, I don't want to read this. My mouth hurts. This land has a way of twisting and changing you until the person you once were no longer exists. Lucia, seemingly accepting her fate, tells the party to move onward, and there was nothing she could do about it. She couldn't do it. What are you going to do? Can't do anything. The party still had a lot of castle to cover, and eventually the final fight was Strahd himself. In times like this, haste must be made. I don't know, bro. I fucking wrote this, like, at 5:30.
You're good.
Couldn't remember
That was
shit.
good.
Wonderfully.
It's still
Keep
hard
going.
to remember.
Keep going.
That's it! It's done!
All right.
No, keep going.
After that, I don't remember it.
That's okay. That's okay.
I
Anyway,
think that's where we ended it.
you guys left off with the destroyed carpet beneath you and a ruined painting on the wall.
Yeah.
There is a spiral staircase that leads further up, and then the room that Twyla had once been led to just to your right. How are you approaching?
Oh, the door isn't closed. Damn, I have so much I have to type.
Could I try to roll a check to see if maybe I know what kind of deal Lucia may have ended up accidentally making? Like,
You can
who
certainly
they
try.
made it with?
With this newfound knowledge.
I just realized I've
Oh
been
yeah, she will
watching
get
the-
up from her knees.
I just realized I've been watching the stream instead of opening.
Yeah, I knew. I was like, you're not
That's
in
awesome.
Tailspire, God.
I do that all the time. Like, I'm just watching the stream, like.
Randy's like, my favorite show is on.
And he's like, why can't I click that dice to roll it? Oh, because it's a stream on Twitch.
Is not
No
my
wonder.
dice.
No wonder all of our characters are there.
Do you remember when you called Humi's familiar shift Twitch like 10 times?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
Twitch.
All right, listen, I need you to understand my ability to discuss names was never there to begin with, and it's getting worse by the day.
Indeed.
What's my owl's name?
Yeah, what's her owl's name?
Oh my god.
Hold on, no. I know the jingle for Daisy Sour Cream. Dollop.
Yeah, there you go.
You remembered the owl's name?
Do a dollop of dollop.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I
Dollop
forgot
or
it for a second.
I didn't. I know. I just.
Dollop
'cause I
is a
love that
member
owl.
of this party, and you will show him some respect.
I can barely remember their
He sure
name.
isn't pulling his fucking weight.
Hey, what weight? He's 1 pound.
He did.
Yeah,
ask-
what has he done for us?
Remember for like the first
I'll take-
the first few sessions,
Actually-
Andy was like, "What? That's your name, right?" And it's like it's written right on the left-hand corner, brother. Yeah.
Might be my
Art-
last opportunity to do this. I'll
Art,
use my
you know,
reborn
you
feature.
know conceptually of these kinds of deals being made, but just based off of what is told to you and based off of what you've seen, you have no idea what kind of thing specifically could have been Lucia could have made this deal with. The idea of some manner of unholy pact is something you're well versed in. Lived a long time.
Ark is going to turn to Lucia.
Oh god.
Just thinking
You
for a
rolled
second.
really well. Wow.
Who was it that said the gods are fickle? Was that Farron?
Oh yeah, because I know that.
There was a mix of
got-
Farron and Van Richten.
She is like well studied. I mean, she's a +4 to religion.
So Ark's going to turn to you and say that the gods may be fickle, but it seems that whatever malevolent forces exist in these lands may have the power to usurp the gods from those who live here. It's possible that once we're free of these confines and we're back in the outside world, if you can make your way back to a temple of Lathander, I'm sure he'll welcome you back.
Why would I want to be back with him now? And she's just gonna keep looking around the room.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's
That's
her
right.
business.
Esmeralda's
After all the
gonna
shit he's put me through.
Ez is
He
gonna
was
kind
saying-
of glare at you a little bit, but only for a moment. She's gonna say, "Well, we have bigger things to worry about than your Sunday sermons." Now,
Exactly. Let's move.
she's
We're
entering the
on the
room.
same wavelength.
Next, I'm going to ask, would it be possible if we took just an hour? I need to attune to this item. I don't think we'll have a chance of fighting Strahd without it, if I'm being
Short
honest.
rest. I'm down for it.
Yeah, we can take a short rest, but is this room safe that we're going into?
I guess
Well,
we'll
the room
find
beforehand
out.
is.
The room before.
That's true, unless something comes down the stairs. So we
Well,
just sit
let's-
here for an hour and Strahd's like, where the fuck are they?
It's worth a shot. I don't think we'll
That-
find any other rooms in the castle that we can secure as easily as this one.
Go ahead and so you guys are making a short rest in this particular room.
Can I roll
Yes.
perception though first?
Yeah, I was gonna
Hey,
say
can we, like,
let's
scope
make
the
sure
room
the room
first?
is secure and
Yeah.
maybe barricade the door or something first. But yes,
Like Twyla does an investigation, I do a perception maybe, because that's what we do.
Hey there, Pookie, what you looking at over here?
A wall.
There's something that really bothers me that clerics aren't trained in perception.
It is interesting to me, because it's like their spellcasting modifiers. wisdom.
22.
Oh, nice. All right, let me roll perception. I'm also going to guide myself, because I don't trust... Oh, where'd my dice go?
Damn, you don't trust touching me anymore.
May
Oh,
also
wow,
roll
I
perception?
did not roll well. 17
right.
plus 2, that's only a 19.
19.
Not good for me.
Actually, may I roll investigation?
You certainly may.
Since I've already
You
been
get
in
a
this room, can I
22.
go look to see where I saw those vials before?
You may. They were on this table here.
Peek.
Where's Pookie?
Why is there a gelatinous cube? Just
All
like
right,
the corner of the room.
Yay.
I'm gonna say closes the door behind him as he enters. For the rest of you,
Both him and Van Richten are just staring at walls.
they're focusing right now.
They're just staring at that couch.
Yeah, he's like,
Anyway, those of you who rolled your perception, large bed sits in the center of the room, close to the center of the room. It counts. Its four-corner posts supported a black canopy trimmed with gold tassels. Several comfortable divians are placed about the room. There's a banded door in the west wall and a smaller unbanded door in the east wall.
Do I see
Now,
if
don't
the... Oh.
The vials, as you inspect, Twyla, they have some residue of something in there, but nothing.
Oh, they're
of
still there?
use. They are.
Nothing of use.
They look like they've been there for some time.
Ugh.
Could we rehydrate them?
Reconstitute
Art,
the vials!
I should say, those of you who rolled higher than 15 in perception, you notice that there is a window, and it is open, and the rain is starting to kind of splatter in along the table.
oh, what?
Close the
Can
fucking
I,
window.
Can I look out the window?
Don't look at Just close the fucking thing.
Oh, well, I'm gonna walk over, with an intent to close it, but first I'm gonna peek down to be like, why the fuck is this shit open?
Okay, first things first.
I push you.
I'm the
As
realist.
And we all die.
You looking out the window, you can immediately see just how fucking high up you are, by the order of hundreds of feet. It's daunting to even look at, and the rain is heavy enough that seeing the ground is quite challenging. But you don't see anything outside of that.
Not even if I couldn't. Oh, I was gonna ask, could I roll a perception looking down? But I wouldn't see anything even if
I'm
I
going to
did.
include it as the same part of the perception check.
Okay. I'm gonna say, Lucia, look down there for me.
Why?
Do you see anything?
You're not gonna push me off, right? Like fucking
No,
Toy
I got
Story?
down. I got down.
Like
You
fucking
rolled-
Toy Story?
You rolled better than me. I'm just trying to see if maybe you see something. No, don't roll again. He's using the 22 that you rolled before.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
Why not?
Fool, you
I should
absolute
say,
fool.
Lucia, you in particular can hear a very soft humming from the other room behind this door.
Oh. The door we just
is-
closed?
No, the other
No.
door.
The opposite side.
Oh.
She's you watch her like poke her head out, and then or like poke her head out of the window, pull her gun out, and then she doesn't like do it alarmingly, but she slowly like turns her head and like points the gun at the door, and she's gonna like just silently like point to the door.
You meant this door, DM?
That's
Yeah.
the one he pinged.
Okay. I was like some reason off the map for a second. I glitched.
All right, we're SWAT breaching this door. Are get ready to kick it.
Yeah, I'll get
Alrighty.
over here. We need the strong
Arc will-
person first. I'm gonna hang
We'll
back.
take point and get ready to.
The riot shield first. I'm coming in
Well, move
behind.
your
like-
character.
Give me a gosh darn second! It's tiny in here, and I can't really move around
Right.
too well.
Riot shield first. I come in to support behind. Mariah, throw a flashbang or something. We're playing Rainbow Six.
Okay,
Let's
so you
treat
guys,
this
are,
like Rainbow Six.
you guys are going through opening that darn door.
I mean, we could
Or
knock and
kicking
be
it.
polite.
Absolutely
not-
not. Everything here wants to kill us.
All right. The door is
Everything so
unlocked.
far is trying to kill us, or is
I-
here?
Hold on,
I
I can't hear Derek. I can't hear Derek.
The door
Is the
is
door
not
locked?
locked. It is not locked, and it
Okay.
opens with a creak. And as it opens,
Well,
you
Uh,
hear a slight from the other side of the room as you're cracking it open.
I'm not just cracking it open. As soon as I see that it's unlocked, I open it just like a hair's breadth and then full force kick it.
Okay.
Oh,
There
You
we
get
go.
the same reaction. You see a gentleman lying on a cushion on the ground. He's got a book open. He's got blonde hair. You've actually seen him before when you were at dinner with
book.
Strahd.
Ah, damn it.
oh my!
He kind of looks up at you with very wide eyes, and he goes, "Oh, good, dear me. Is this a bad time? Wait a minute.
It might be.
I've seen you before. You're his guests.
We'll go with that. And you are.
Is it Usher?
It's Escher. Indeed, it is the man that was
Usher?
introduced as Escher. As he just kind of claps the book shut, stands to his feet, and he says, "Oh, well, don't mind me. I don't want to get in the way of anything you're doing, I suppose."
Smart.
Hi there, Dread.
Good idea.
Imagine he just says that and Dredge is
Dred.
behind us.
Why, well, you came in quite the fuss. Were you looking for me?
Looking for a place to rest for a minute. We just encountered a painting.
There are a few of those around here.
It gave us quite a bit of trouble.
Ah, yes, that painting. Well, I should be able to rest here. Things come and go, and not all of them are very.
What's that? Sorry, everybody.
Perhaps I should be. Perhaps I should go. Leave you to it. I think it's for the best.
Is it safe for you to wander the castle?
Oh, it's safe for me. It certainly is.
Why does he want to go?
Well, probably
Actually,
because
I
we
would
just
like a
charged
little
into
ins-
his bedroom.
I would like a
Yeah.
little insight on that, if I'm allowed.
Sure.
This was not the
Why is
bedroom
my-
we were looking for.
There we go.
No.
He seems a little. He just seems like he wants to. Like he has things to attend to.
Well, I want to ask him a question.
Sure.
I have a few. I'm gonna say, well, it's kind of you to offer your quarters as a resting spot for us for the time being, but where will you go in the meantime? What will you be doing?
Oh, I don't know. Technically, I'm supposed to be attending to the wedding, helping to set that all up and tending to the bride, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
Good. You actually have some brains.
Do you know where she is?
No, yeah, I certainly do.
Where?
It's like the dude selling a Princess Bride.
Well, we actually, you must have passed the door leading there on your way up the staircase. There's the second story. Well, you'll find the master bedroom. I believe that.
Arsenal look and just be like, oh, sorry.
I believe that she's being attended to by Ludmilla right now.
Oh, so we went too far?
Oh, well, there's much to see around here. I don't blame you necessarily.
When he tells us that, Ark is gonna just look to the party and be like, and with a look of, see, I told you we should have gone down that door.
No.
Do I feel like I can trust this guy? Like what he's?
You can roll insight if you want.
I want to roll insight on everything this man just said.
Sure.
Let's do it together. Teamwork.
It makes
Fuck.
dreams.
My dice
It
keep
makes
disappearing.
dreams.
I don't know where they are. 19.
Makes dreams.
Lucia, this is one of the brides of Strahd, but he does seem straightforward.
Hold on, say that again.
This is someone that was introduced as one of the brides of Strahd.
Yeah, he was the one guy.
Yeah, he's one of the
I
spouses.
don't know how I missed that.
Yeah.
But he seems earnest enough. He seems like he mostly just wants to stay out of trouble. He maybe seems a little morose. Farron, you notice that he seems...
Brandon Strahd makes me want to cock the gun, but that leads to implication.
Farron.
Yeah.
He seems quite crestfallen. He seems a little dejected. And he also seems very nervous about you guys.
The Jack Crest?
Oh, is he sad about the wedding?
Oh.
Honestly, I just saw the art and NPC corner. Yeah, I totally
He's
get
so
it.
soft.
Like, you go. Go off, King.
I'm
Aw.
gonna say, when you said earlier you couldn't bring yourself to do it, does it make you feel a little bit sad that he's marrying?
Oh, well. I don't know why it should. He's been married several times. I'm one of many.
Yeah, but this time it feels different, right? Hurts a little bit more, maybe.
Well, and he kind of like brings his book up to his chest. He says, "You'll excuse me for saying so, but it does feel different. He hasn't spent very much time with myself, Ludmilla, or Volenta. Well, she's been acting out.
That's
It's only
just yell
been-
up and props just for this chick.
Acting
Well-
out? Is she feeling similar to you, perhaps? Hurt?
She's hard to know exactly what she's feeling. She's quite she finds ways of entertaining herself. I'll put it that way.
And how
No,
has...
he's only been spending time with Ireena and with Mira.
What about Vasilka?
Who?
Wonderful, wonderful.
I don't know I don't know where this bitch is.
Oh, the blow-up doll.
Oh,
Fucking coat hanger, of course.
And then go ahead.
Are you aware of who Ireena is to him?
Categorically.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Yes, I am familiar with Ireena and Tatiana. I knew about Tatiana far before Ireena ever entered the picture. Hard thing to compete with, First Love.
You said.
When you leave. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go. If you don't go right now, I swear to God.
Okay, okay. You said he's spending time with Ireena and Mira?
One or the other, yes.
Damn.
Why Mira?
Damn.
I don't know. Mira doesn't. Well, all the wives and the spouses mostly get along, but Mira doesn't spend very much time in the castle.
Is she a bride?
I should say so.
She was made to be one.
Did you get to talk to her very much?
I can't even grip my voice and able to chill out.
I did attempt. I made an honest attempt. I wanted to be friends, but I don't think she cared to be.
That's sad to hear.
Yes, it's a troubling time period. And Anastasia, she's... Well, we were close. He just kind of looks towards the floor.
I want to be this guy's friend.
I know,
Yeah,
guys, I
well,
like
well,
him.
well.
We have to leave Escher alone.
I like him.
Leave the
I don't think
femboy
he'd
alone.
I don't think he'd ever fight with us, but maybe he wouldn't fight against us.
Do you think there's a chance, out of character, that we might be able to convince him to stay with us?
I think
It-
there's
Why?
no, I don't think so, but I think at the very least, maybe if we're successful, we can get him help.
That
Most
yeah,
toxic
that I-
polyamory I've ever seen.
I know.
Charlotte's a very abusive polycule.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say she unfortunately went through quite a lot before he took her in as her own, and I'm sorry she didn't want to be your friend or anything, but I wouldn't take it personally. She's just not the person that she was, and
I don't mean to be contradictory, but how well did you really know her?
Well, me
knew-
personally, I didn't really know her at all.
yeah.
Well, I can only say this much. I'm I'm a fellow of luxury myself, no stranger to that. But that one, she's taken to this life in quite the way. I think Strahd admires most her ambition. A little intimidating, perhaps.
From what we knew of her, she definitely had that even before she was turned. I only wish that we got to know her more.
I-
Or
That is a sorry thing, isn't it? For what it's worth, and he just kind of like squeezes his book against his chest a little bit. And he says, he's like struggling with the words a little bit, and he goes, I want you to know that it was hard for me, but I don't hold any resentment towards you for what you did to Anastasia. I know she was very spirited.
Oh,
Yeah.
the scene is kind of like realized. Right, her.
I've apologized for what transpired. I don't think any of us wanted it to come to that.
She's gonna stare at you and not say anything.
Well, to be fair, we did try to talk our way out of that.
we
Well, there's no
did.
talking. There's no talking her out of anything. Well,
I mean,
At least there
anymore,
wasn't.
she's dead.
yes, I gathered that much. Thank you.
It was
Yes,
fair.
think about my dead partner.
we sort of had to. It just turned into us fighting for our lives, and I mean, what would you have done if you were us?
I suppose I don't know. I don't really.
Probably the same if you weren't a vampire and a part of this polycule. That's out of character.
I'm not really. I'm not much for a squabble. I tend to keep to myself. I like the softer things.
Where
You
did
can hold that against me.
Where did
There's
you
nothing
hail
wrong with
from?
that.
Well, before I was. And he kind of purses his lips a little bit, and he says, "Before I was this, I was from Baldur's Gate.
Oh.
Really?
It's
Like the video game.
yes, the third one, as a matter of fact.
You're gonna be
You have
look
a
at
chance
Three
to
and
know
two
a
as like
magistrate named Astarion?
Yeah, that son of a bitch. I can't get away from vampires to save my fucking life.
that fucking doom twink, that fucking evil twink.
Disaster twink. You know. You can have this room if you promise that I may leave unharmed.
Oh, we don't want to harm you.
I
Or
feel
at
bad
least I
kicking you
don't.
out of your room.
Oh, this isn't my room. This is
Oh.
the lounge.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
we
well,
can promise that if you can promise me that you maybe don't tell anyone we're resting here right now.
Well, I will promise you that I will try. But if I am asked, I am not very good at lying.
Well, that's okay. But
That's-
yeah, that's understandable. But just don't go be like, oh my gosh, girls, and Strud, guess where they are right now. That's what I mean, kind of.
Well, that would be very
The
funny.
girls are fighting.
That would be funny. That would be funny. But it would
I'm-
be really sucky for us because we'd probably die.
Sucky for. That's very good. That's very good, green-haired one. I like that.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been practicing my vampire humor. It helps me cope.
Yes, I bet. Anyway, I'm going to go attend to the bride-to-be, and if I run into Strahd, I will not say anything unless he asks me.
Thank you.
In which case, I will try my best. But well, you can expect him.
Before you go, may I ask you one more question?
Well, certainly.
When we saw
Really?
him, he was on, like, a balcony or something. Do you know if he's expecting us to come find him up there? Or if, somewhere?
Well, I can't say I'm quite sure what I expect. I've known him for centuries, but if there's one thing I can tell you, it's that he behaves somewhat erratically when he has guests. He enjoys, he likes the game of it all.
Asshole.
Yes. I could tell when he decided to unleash 4 red wormlings on us.
Oh, excuse me.
It was so funny.
That is quite the party thing.
My favorite joke shoots him in the
so
face.
funny.
No, excuse me. It's
He's so
no one
crazy.
ever expects that. Anyway,
Anyway.
and he's gonna start to make his way out. He's gonna say, just one other thing. I don't know if I should be telling you this. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore.
Probably not.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't. All right, well, I'll leave you to it.
No, what is it? I want to know.
Come on. I love
Roll-
secrets.
Roll persuasion.
Who's got the hi- who's
You
got the
can't
highest-
click. You can't clickbait us.
Persuasion?
I
I don't
don't
have
have-
anything.
I don't have charisma.
Would you
For
guys like
their
me to roll
part,
persuasion?
Rudolph seems quite restrained and listening intently. I mean, not really interrupting. Aragal has got his brow furrowed, like he doesn't really trust this guy. But Esmeralda is white-knuckling both of her weapons right now that she does not have sheathed.
Oh, hey, we're
she's
sharing
so-
it. We're sharing this right now.
Would you guys like me to roll persuasion?
Can
You
Ark
have to
roll, or
say
is it-
something, don't you?
Yeah. Just be like,
Um,
oh my gosh, I love secrets!
In that exact tone, Ark, say it.
Ark, make an argument.
Hold on. Now I've been put on the spot. My brain turned off. Oh god,
Twyla and I are not charismatic. I just like to yap.
that's fair. You say you have a secret. I would greatly appreciate it if you were able to share with us.
Go ahead and roll.
We're friends after all, right?
No guidance, and I will
You seem a decent sort, but friend
I
seems
will
quite
use-
hasty. I'm not even convinced that he won't kill me.
What? Oh, you
He's-
got
Oh,
24.
He's just glancing over at Esmeralda a little worriedly.
I will look to Esmeralda and be like, Esmeralda, please, we're in civilized company for now.
Of course, civilized company that drinks from other human beings. Of course. How could I forget? And she lowers her weapons, but she doesn't stow them. And
You
then,
have to admit, he's pretty nice compared to everyone else we've met. You're like really nice.
I have seen all manner of tactics from these leeches.
Leeches.
You heard me correctly.
Well, I'm pretty insightful, and I don't know, I kind of like him.
Yes, I have seen your insight, Miss Farron.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Thank you.
At any rate, I will not harm him for now. And Escher, for his part, just kind of like takes a broad step away from her and turns around to Ark and says, "Oh dear, well, I suppose can't be in any more trouble than I'm in now. Well, it's just that he's been loading the carriages for some time. He's never done that before.
Ark's just gonna nod his head.
Oh boy.
I think. Remember when he took me aside when we visited the first time?
I do.
He had asked me if I was willing to take over for him if he ever managed to get out. And it seems that this marriage may somehow fulfill conditions that would allow him to leave these valleys. It's possible he's loading the carriages so that after the marriage is concluded, he can go out into the world and spread whatever evils he will.
No offense. I know he's your husband and all that.
Well, such that it is.
It is possible.
It's likely he's attempting to leave, but I don't know what his plans are or what he intends to do to break free of these lands. I don't know what conditions need to be fulfilled.
I don't know either, but I do know that he's. Well, I should be going. It's been
Thank
a
you
pleasure.
very much.
And he's just gonna kind of hurriedly wander off. He's wearing kind of like heeled boots, and he kind of does a little like clip clap when he's walking.
Twink I've ever
This
seen.
guy!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Why are you making him so likable?
I love him.
This motherfucker slays. And then as soon as he leaves the room, I'm like, oh my god, if you were gonna do it, Esmeralda, I was gonna do it.
What if we kill Strahd and everyone else in this
And then kill him.
except for him, and put him in charge?
Him in charge?
It's not going to be any worse than Strahd, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, true.
Well,
Might be better
I had hoped that there would be no vampires in charge, but what do I know? I've only been here for some time.
You've only been here longer than any of us combined.
Well, not longer than all of us. And she looks over to Rudolph, and she's like, "Got something to say?" And Rudolph just kind of like scowls a little bit, and shakes his head.
Yes,
I'm slowly picking up her personality.
Low-hanging fruit.
Ark
No!
will look to Esmeralda and just casually say, not all that lingers in the darkness is evil. There's some good...
Yeah, but when you associate yourself and marry a blood-sucking vampire that is hell-bent on causing as much misery as possible in the land, you kind of show your hand and where you stand on things.
I was just going to shrug his shoulders at that.
Yes, it would indeed be a shame if someone showed their hand to be not all they were chalked up to be.
Yeah, right?
Not, because he's honestly like the only like sort of nice person that we've met here.
This group has got so
Ark's
passive
gonna look at
aggressive with
both
each other. I
Esmeralda
love it.
and
Like, I fucking love it.
I'm not even being passive aggressive. I'm just like
No, we're talking about that whole exchange before.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Art, go ahead.
Do you say that in character, or like is that above board or above table?
Which part?
Fair and him being.
Oh,
like,
me? Yeah.
Ark's just gonna look between you and then Van Richten and then Oh my god, I forgot her name again.
No, not again.
Esmeralda, oh my
Esmeralda.
god.
The Hunchback of Notre
Keeps
Dame. Just
happening.
think of the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Quasimodo?
Yes.
Quasimodo.
They
Her
used to
name
say
is
calling her Quasimodo.
Her name is Claude Frodo.
And then also, what's his name? The assassin roguelike person.
Come on.
Oh,
Hold on. Aragol, thank you. I'm telling you, my brain is getting worse
Write it
by the
down!
minute. I
what
did
did
write
you
it down.
say?
I can't. I had 3 books dedicated to notes for Curse of Strahd. I've lost all of them. I don't know where they are.
How?
All you gotta do is write down Aragal, Rogue Assassin Vistani, and Esmeralda, helpful, beautiful lady with an axe.
I wrote that down somewhere.
Yeah, and then Van Richten, low
Cookie
hanging
Bear
fruit.
Supreme.
Low hanging fruit.
No,
You
no
can't-
low
you
hanging
can't.
fruit.
I am trusting Ark to at least not forget about Rudolph Van fucking Richten. How do you forget that name?
It's like, who's that guy?
Because I call him
I-
Slim Jim every session.
Might have something to
I
do
can
with it.
call him low hanging fruit. I can make sure not to mess that up.
Anyway,
Awesome.
What were you gonna say, Ark?
Oh, never mind. Move on.
Okay.
I'm mulliganing my action there.
are you guys taking a short rest?
Yeah, let's pile in the room.
Yep.
I would like to take some time to barricade the door and make some
There
preparation.
is another open window in here.
Oh, don't you open up that window.
Shut up.
You know, we're doing all of this, but we're also assuming that the castle, and I'm gonna say this in character, we're also assuming that the castle isn't in any way sentient or knowledgeable about what's going on.
Damn it, Derek.
I would like you to point out where there's a window in this room.
I know it
Use
seems
your
im-
imagination.
I know it
Where?
seems implausible. There's-
Dare,
Bitch,
Derek,
where?
Ark, don't you dare. Don't you
There's a window
dare
in this
put thoughts of
bitch?
monster. Don't you dare put thoughts of monster house in my head. This is
There
fucking
could be a window
castle.
here. I'm gonna
yeah,
guess.
there's
What-
supposed
wait,
to be a
what if
window there.
this-
It's weird
What
that
if
there
this
isn't.
castle is Monster House?
It's
But
just
Monster
Monster
Castle.
House Part 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Monster Castle?
I just said that.
Wait, you
Sorry.
said there's a window in here?
Apparently.
That's right. It's right here. Although it's not showing up for some reason.
That is the only logical place I could see to put a window.
Hi, Zachary.
I mean, it just looks out on the roof. What the...
Does that window lead out to the roof, or is it another
It does.
window? Oh, okay, so that might
And it's
actually be a way out.
open?
It is open.
Oh,
open too?
wait a
It's
second.
open?
Ark's just gonna be like, he can turn into a bat, so he probably comes through here every once in a while.
Oh, we might want to close that then.
We should probably close the other one as well.
Making me
Snookums, why is your window closed? Like,
Please
so-
open up.
And then we hit him with the power of the sun.
he
Anyway.
opens the door.
As you guys take your hour, I'm gonna go ahead and roll something real quick.
I need to roll a hit. Can I roll a hit
Oh.
die? Or should I not roll a hit?
Wait, before you do that, let me just.
I was afraid you were gonna say that.
Holy shit. Yeah, you guys are okay. Go ahead and take your short rest.
Okay.
Very low chances
Derek,
that
I
you
need-
get to around here.
Oh, I was gonna say, what are the odds of us actually successfully long resting?
Not long
Guessing,
resting.
I'm guessing like it's like
long resting?
10%.
No
No.
chance.
Hell
A
yeah.
short
back
rest
up
anyway.
to
Short
full-
rest is approximately about a 10% chance.
And
That's
we
fine.
did it!
I'm 2 HP away from max, so I guess I'll just spend a cleric die.
I'm max now.
Yeah,
minus,
I've been
I don't
max.
have the temporary health, but I got back to max.
I'll spend a cleric die. There we go, I'm at full. There's a chance I rolled a 1, I would have been 1 away from full.
Well,
I get all my grit back. I think I get my channel divinity back. I get second action surge and second wind back.
Yeah, I'm just looking up what I get back. Also, what my dice is. I forgot about that too.
Unfortunately,
You're a D10 probably.
only have 1 out of my 2 level 5 spell slots left, and it's gonna. And I used Mass Cure Wounds the first time. Most likely, that's what's gonna be. I'm gonna be using it for that again. I wanted to try and use something else as well, but you know. Jesus, Ark, how hurt were you?
I was at I was at 80 out of 106.
Oh my god.
All right. So you guys successfully take your short rest. Don't get used to it. What are you guys doing after?
Well,
You are now attuned.
I wanted
the
to actually talk to everybody.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
While we're taking this rest.
Why?
Twyla's gonna look around and saddle up next to Pookie. And she's gonna say,
Which Pokey?
my Pookie. And she'll say, so it sounds like we need to go back the way we came if we're gonna find Ireena? Is that where we should head next?
That sounds about right.
I'm
The
nervous to
directions-
see her.
Well, you and me both. I can't imagine how she's been faring here. Weeks in this castle.
She might hate us. She might be brainwashed. Oh my god. Her brother. Do you think he's dead or do you think he's still here?
I don't know.
If Ismark
I
is
doubt
still
he'd kill her.
alive, then I find it doubtful that he would be very far from his sister.
They're gonna be so mad when they see us.
It's likely
Yes,
that
I
he's
do get-
being used as some kind of leverage, even if she isn't brainwashed.
Probably.
Well, is there anything else you guys wanted to do during the short rest before we carry on?
You're
Okay.
Yes, I want to
Um,
kiss my Pookie, and then
Alright.
we can go.
Aragal still seems a little bit distant, but he doesn't shy away from affection with you at all. But he seems like anytime he has a moment to himself, he kind of spaces out. He's somewhere else.
Lost some
Okay.
thought.
I want to tell him we're gonna find her. I promise.
Right. Right. I have to think so.
We will.
Otherwise, what was it all for?
Exactly.
Van Richten's going to stand to his feet, brush off his coat, reach a hand down to Twyla, help her up, and he's going to say, "We really shouldn't be wasting too much time. Not around here. It's not safe."
I agree.
Ark, is everything okay with the new amulet?
Seems to be working all right. What about yours?
I said that to Ark.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the focus.
Yeah, I was going to
Hayes is
say,
not-
No, I said
Hayes is not
Ark.
an amulet.
I said Ark. How's the amulet?
am
I
I,
was like,
am I
oh, Ark
able
sounds
to
different.
successfully attune to such a device?
Sorry?
Am I able to successfully
You
attune
are.
to such a device?
You definitely are. And with no trouble.
Wonderful.
Give me the sun sword.
It seems-
Only fair.
It seems to work.
You have a gun and
Wait.
fire.
Put the sun sword into the gun and fire the sun sword.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god. If only it would. It's not gonna fit in the gun.
I have a
Anyway.
DM question actually in terms of that locket.
Sure.
This is, I mean, I guess we won't really know, but for the sake of asking, I'll ask. So I'm curious to know how this thing functions. Whether, and just magic items in general, I guess. So if he activates daylight on this thing, does he have to be the one holding it?
Yeah.
Can you link me the page?
Sure can.
I
manual?
gotcha.
So like if he activates daylight and hands it to someone else, it turns off?
Let me
Because I
double
don't
check. but
remember it specifying that you have to hold it.
The last I remember, the last ruling we made
I
that's
will
somewhat
specify
similar
it
to
in this
this was like, hold on, it's
As
an
an
out of
action,
character.
you can expend 5 charges while presenting the holy symbol to make it shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for another 30 feet. The light is sunlight and lasts for 10 minutes or until you end the effect. So maybe not.
So it's like a flashlight, you can turn it on and hand it to somebody?
That might
I-
be the best option.
I
I
went
don't know,
unconscious and
it's-
it stayed on.
It's a little bit tricky.
Just curious.
No worries.
We'll come back to that. Anyway, why don't we continue onwards?
If we want 2 swords of sunlight, give me the sun sword.
Girl, how are you gonna use a sword and a gun? And
Well, good for 6 shots. I need to reload, and then that's where it gets a little
It
funky.
says
Jesus.
it does say that the light lasts for 10 minutes or until you end the effect. No action required. Usually that means that you don't need to maintain concentration or possession of the object.
Yeah, the tricky thing is that, like, if you were to just toss it to Lucia, I would rule then it would not work anymore, right? Because it requires to be it literally states that it requires to be used by someone of good alignment that is a cleric or paladin.
Well, that's
That's
to
fair.
attune to it, and it's not like after you use one of the spells on it, but it's DM ruling, I'm just genuinely curious.
It's a little tricky. I'll look that up on break, and I'll consider it at length.
Actually, speaking of break, is now a good time to go on such a break?
Let's
At the
do
time.
it. 10-minute rules looking up break, pee break, smoke break, whatever it is you got to do. We will be back sharply at 8:24 to continue in Ravenloft, and hopefully we'll make some
Bad
progress.
news,
'Cause
everyone.
you guys got a big castle to explore, so let's frickin' power this.
We're gonna
Here
run
we-
Bad news, everyone.
Let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
run out of all my spell slots.
Bad news, there's no bingo part for asking the chat for rulings.
Damn.
Oh my god, the straw picture. I have a shirt of that.
I got it framed next to my wall.
Nice. If we die, can you throw it out your window and record it?
Yes.
Bye.
Actually, I would not do that because I love this piece of art very much.
Right?
How
I
could
think
you
of the
could?
TikTok where the guy tries to dive through the window and his heel hits the window and it shatters.
Oh. Yikes.
The guy is like, it's like a 2-part TikTok, so he has to cut back to a different guy. He has to improv the rest of this skit. My window.
I'm wondering if it got dark enough to where I should open my window now. Sovereign glue the amulet onto Strahd's back. That's a great idea, Wyvern.
That's a
Well, that was
great
one of my
idea,
ideas.
actually.
What if we like cut Strahd open, put the amulet inside of him, and then I cast like a cure wounds or something to just
To
reseal
seal it
him back.
up. That's fucked up, Andy.
Help, I have to dodge Delta Rune for a week.
I only ever played the first part of it and then never anything else.
It's out now, or everything but the last part.
Yeah, I heard. I feel bad. I'm not actually very interested in Deltarune.
Oh, that's totally fair. I have decent interest in it. I'm just trying to dodge it and not talk about it ever.
That's fair. There's
So it
going to be a
doesn't
lot of
appear on my
spoilers.
algorithm. Yeah, I'm having to dodge it till Wednesday. And then I'll be streaming it. Fucking... I learned one of my favorite ways of telling someone to shut up. No. It's like, dude, my phone is in my pocket. You are actively ruining my algorithm. And it's like one of my favorite things to hear.
Also, Dread, that's for activating it, but what about after you activate the spell and it's not like a concentration spell, it's just focused into the item?
It's like a weird gray area.
Doesn't healing magic hurt undead? I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't know in the system.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never thought about it. Necrotic heals undead? Oh. That's great to know. Thank you.
Don't tell me you're about to fucking grip Strahd by the balls on and heal him.
No, but remember when I think someone tried to cast Blight on him or something?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna crack my window. I'll be right.
Can we hit him with PVC pipe? Does that work? You think that'd do it? Oh, that's Derek.
Hopefully that gets some cooler air in here.
Do you think Strahd has weakness to PVC pipe?
He might. He might have vulnerability. That might have been a table ruling? Oh, okay.
We'll see.
So, the night rain. I don't know if it's good.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, this kind of sucks to say. But as like FromSoft like #1 fan, but I'm like genuinely very uninterested in Night Rain.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sad it doesn't have that much Bloodborne in it. But we're never getting that series. We got Steampunk Bloodborne. I'm mad about it.
I'm pretty mad about that too, I gotta be real.
It's like we got Bloodborne back, but at what cost?
A terrible cost. Chilla!
Wow.
Thank you.
We need to hit Strahd with the "That's my purse."
That's my purse!
I don't know you, and then just shoot him in the dick.
Just pocket sand Strahd, we could.
Pocket
Power spray.
Imagine killing Strahd with a cantrip. Yeah, I've seen about that book wiper. I'm actually picking up the show for the first time.
Oh, I love King of the Hill. Ugh.
I've never watched it before.
I like it. I think it's actually a very good representation of Texas.
Oh, really? So I'm gonna look at this show like,
It might hit close to home.
Oh boy.
It did for me a little bit.
Salt instead of sand. Pocket salt. Who pinged me? Did you see what I put in Sanctum? I am a comedy genius. I think I've made this joke before, actually. I can't remember. Where is everybody? I don't want to entertain the audience myself. Help. Anybody? Hello? Subscribe with Twitch Prime. Is that still a thing? Subscribe if you can. If you don't follow the stream, follow. We have a Discord server. No, let me put it in chat. We also have a YouTube. I gotta show the merch too. Hold on, you're right. We have new art.
I'm back.
Is it merch? What do we use for the stickers? What's the link?
Oh, Etsy doesn't exist anymore. It's all on coffee now,
Fuck.
so it would be for coffee.
Coffee? Okay, we go coffee.
Hi, Dread. I'm gonna leave
Is
my
it
door wide open for a
coffee or
minute.
Ko-Fi? Are those different?
It's coffee!
It's coffee, because you buy them a coffee.
Oh.
$5 for a coffee? Hell no.
I return with 30 seconds to spare.
I have an ice cream
Not in this
sandwich.
economy.
Now this is... Oh, I thought I said now this is economy.
Derek,
Not
do
in this
you have an
economy.
ice cream sandwich?
Nar, I don't like ice cream sandwiches.
What? You
Why?
don't like? I love them.
I don't like them because they get that, like, weird cakey stuff on your fingers, and I just don't like it.
Oh, fucking goddamn it. No, you're right. No, I was literally experiencing that last night.
Yeah,
don't
but
like
that's
it.
why you leave like what's it called? The wrapper. I couldn't think of what it was called. Like you peel like pieces of the wrapper off while you eat it, so it doesn't get on your hands.
No.
No.
No. Okay.
How
Fair
was
enough.
everyone's
I get.
break?
Was that a beep?
Was that
A beep? No, there was no beep. BB's in bed.
Oh, okay.
But if there was a beep, it wasn't BB.
Oh,
So don't worry about that. Don't think about it.
Winter.
Everything's fine.
Can you make sure that bird is in bed?
can I make sure the bird what?
He's in bed.
Oh, she's in bed.
She is.
I saw it.
Why did you not believe Derek?
Because he said it all suspicious like.
I don't know what you
He said at
mean.
the start.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
So we're
But I
back.
do
I'm
know
trying to agree with Esmeralda.
I
Trying to
do
agree
know-
with Esmeralda a lot more after this session.
What do you
I
know,
think she was
Derek?
killer thing here.
You two have always been like-minded. Anyway. All right, so you guys end your break. Rudolph opens the door and starts slowly inching himself back into the what looks to be a study. And he kind of beckons you all forth as he leads the way, leads the back.
Oh my god, we gotta go back down the fucking stairs.
We're going down?
We have to.
Yes.
Why don't we just check the top first and then see what's...
Because he said Esmeralda's down there. Not Esmeralda, Ireena.
And then you're put
I'm
Rudolph
gonna
first.
more chuck myself. I activate physics mode and throw myself down this.
Oh, I just remembered
Now,
going down the
be
stairs. means
prepared.
doing
Be
this.
prepared to shift click.
There
This is
might be
Tailspire,
Is Ark here?
Drambo. This is Tailspire, which is our personal favorite VTT. Really, really good.
Ark.
Except for the fact that you have to deal with sometimes spiral staircases, which is a little bit of a
Spiral
God damn it, I'm on the
staircases are
fucking
my
railing.
nemesis.
Where I am. Oh, I'm still at the
shift
top.
click
Jesus.
and then
I went very far down
Is
the
Ark here?
stairs. I don't think so.
You're not on the railing, Lucia. You're right in
No, I was. I had to move back.
Oh.
Where am I?
This way.
I don't know. Oh yeah, this is
There
the
we go.
Rudolph
Is that
Van
the way?
Richten. Rudolph Van Richten is where
yeah, this is the door.
the door.
And then your... Does he know about the DRE?
The
Derek, am I going too
door.
far down? Like, I don't even know where I am. I don't see people.
Yeah, I think you went too far down.
Feel free to click on Twyla. That will give you an indication.
Can
I
you
know
click
this is
on
a
other
little tricky.
players?
You should be able to.
Why is there a
Know that.
D4 randomly in the house?
Oh no, I'm not too far down. I'm not further
It's
down.
further, yeah. This castle is very big. Just bear that in mind.
Wyvern said bye, Ark.
I can't shift click around stairs. It doesn't work for me. I just go into walls, so I have to move my character. Did I move her into a wall anyway? I swear to God. No, I didn't.
You're gonna be doing that a little bit. So what you do is you shift click, and
I'm
then
here.
you start moving the green dial, and then you shift click. You click once you get there. That's the easiest way I found to do it. All right, Ark is still not here, but that's all right. So you guys go back down the spiral staircase, and it seems to go down for a cataclysmically long time until you find the next doorway, which was, you believe, roughly the one that Escher described. It's closed, and there's on either end what looks to be an opening in the chamber.
An opening.
An opening in the chamber. What do you guys do?
Open the Nior, I guess.
Proceed carefully.
Are we
Yeah.
really opening? Are we really just opening the Nior?
Damn it! I was trying to go on top of Twyla's head.
Can we destroy these before we do? Okay.
Wow! I'm in the room.
On either side,
Nope,
there
too
appears
far.
to be cloaked figures. What could just be statues that are have heavy drapes put atop them, the kind of stuff you would see, and like a grandmother's.
Esmeralda, you wanna
Do I want to what?
destroy these? Because I don't know what's gonna come alive in this damn house.
I don't know if it's prudent to just attack random fixtures, but I'm not going to stop you.
If Ark was here, he'd agree with me.
Do you think that way?
Yes.
We're good. We're good. We can go in. I'm just waiting. I'm just trying to see if Ark's here because he's still upstairs.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure
he's
he'll join us
AFK.
shortly. Anyway.
Eventually.
Anyway, as you guys open this particular room,
You're the first one in the room. No. Right here.
a sweet yet pungent smell fills this room, in the center of which stands a long oak table. A blanket of dust covers the tabletop, and its fine china and silverware.
Oh.
In the center of the table, a large tiered cake leans heavily to one side. The white frosting seems to be preserved with some sort of artifice. Cobwebs
What?
hang like dusty lace down every corner of the room. Two figures, a well-dressed woman and a well-dressed man, stand atop the cake, and then suspended above the table is a well-shrouded chandelier of forged iron. There's an arched window in the south wall that's draped with heavy curtains. And resting in a wood stand by the window is a dusty lute. Standing quietly in the southwest corner is a tall harp shrouded in cobwebs. So big cake.
Yeah, I don't trust any food in this building. Last time we saw a giant banquet, it blew up.
Is that supposed to be Strahd and Ireena? Esmeralda says as she kind of points to the cake.
God damn it, it's a fucking the whole Farquaad thing. I'm gonna push it in.
Are you gonna?
I don't. It's just like the thought of
You
it
make
doing
him
that.
short.
Yeah, make him like super short.
Someone didn't make this cake very well. It's leaning.
I know.
Is it leaning?
It's a leaning cake, yes.
I think I like the model. Did we touch
What's
it? I
past
think we
this
should wait.
room?
What is past the room? Well,
Are
right now
there
you're
doors?
You see the harp and the lute. There are indeed other doors in the room, one going to the right side and one going just past, forward.
Looks like there's a few doors.
Yeah.
Can I roll perception
who-
to see if I hear anything around us?
You certainly can.
Can I roll investigation to see if maybe there are any signs?
Oh, fucking Christ.
What?
Welcome
So,
back.
like,
Welcome
I would
back,
also
Ari.
like to roll. I know it scared me. I'd also like to roll perception. if
Go
that's
ahead,
okay.
all of you. Just 1 second.
Sorry. Get the shit out of me.
My dice just keep like falling out of no. I don't know where they go.
I saw D4 in the hallway.
For some reason, it was rolling down the stairs.
That's what
Just
happens.
like you were. Or like Lucille.
Do I get anything good? 16.
That's what I got, but that sucks for me.
Oh, okay. I was happy with my roll, but
No, it's good for you.
All right.
Just not for me.
So,
go on, Derek.
Farron and Lucia, I'll say all of you. You notice very well that the room seems to be oriented, aside from the table, around the harp and the lute. That's surprisingly decently lit. Torches have been lit in this particular area.
So it's just food sitting here?
That's right. What seems to be some manner of magically preserved cake.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
What are you doing?
Did we hear anything, like, coming from any of the doors? Like, I guess we'd have to put our ear up to one, though.
You don't hear anything right off the bat. None of you do.
I'll look to Van Richten to see what he's doing. What he thinks.
Van Richten is studying the cake and looking at the... He's going to go up to the lute a little bit. Or the harp, rather. He's not gonna touch it, but he's just gonna...
That's a vase.
Yeah, but there's no harp. There's no harp,
The vase.
There are no vases.
That's a vase.
Quick question.
There are no bosses in Ba Sing Se.
Thank you for
Is
getting
this
that.
a door or window?
That is a window.
Okay. It looks like
Is it also opening with
Hi, Rusi.
water leaking in?
Ever see?
That one is not open.
Can I?
Yeah, there's no... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if I could roll Arcana to see if I sense anything magical coming from within this room. That's a very oddly preserved cake.
That
I mean, no
is
doubt.
odd, Twyla.
The
If you
cake, yeah,
say
go
that
ahead.
out loud,
Go ahead
then
and roll
maybe
Arcana.
I could aid you.
I'm gonna walk up to it and go, well, I mean, it's not constructed very well, but it seems to be in strangely good condition for the rest of the room.
You're right, Twyla. Maybe it's got something. Maybe there's some magical properties in making it this way.
Maybe it's a mimic.
Maybe.
Or
Should
maybe it's
you
Maybelline.
perhaps roll Arcana, and the DM allows me to give you guidance, or
Yeah, sure.
or
Not guidance,
the other thing.
You
Advantage?
can help it.
Advantage?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Alright, I forgot to roll with advantage, but there's the first one.
Ha! That's so good. See,
There's the
those are what
second
my
one.
rolls normally are for like perception and insight.
25 for Arcana.
The cake very much does seem magically preserved. Itself, it looks... Well, there's no telling how old the cake is. The rest of the room seems like it hasn't really been tended to. There's cobwebs, there's dust, but the cake is relatively untouched.
Can I
Does it look
tell?
like a wedding?
Can I?
Does it
well,
look like a wedding cake?
yeah, there's two figures on top
yes,
of the
it
cake.
does. It does indeed look like a wedding cake.
Yeah, you might have been away when he was talking about
I
it.
might have, yeah.
Can I tell, based on the way the icing was piped onto this cake, how old the cake might be based on the style of bakery and if it's changed throughout the decades?
Jesus Christ, what are you, Cake Boss?
Yes.
Does
Does it have draping piping? Does it have rosettes? Like,
It's rosettes, it's old-fashioned.
it's got all rosettes on it? This thing's
Yep.
old.
He's
I
had
will-
this cake, dude. This man has
baby
had this
boomer
cake
cake.
since she was born.
This man has probably had the cake since he learned his wife could reincarnate.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He made it and, like, saved it.
He's like, oh, I'm
Oh
going
my
to
God.
give this to Tatiana one day, 800 years later.
Could I actually roll history similar to what Twyla was describing? Because I was alive, potentially at the time. the cake
Oh
was
my
made?
God.
Ark
I
has
don't
seen
think you're-
this kind of cake before.
This is what we're rolling for.
You just,
May I roll?
You're not wasting
yeah,
info.
go ahead.
The session takes
Yay.
the cake.
Shut up. New name for the session.
I rolled a history.
Okay, with that history, it's a cake. It does look old. And what you do notice is that the figures atop of the cake are dressed in garbs you have A, never seen Strahd in, and B, never seen Ireena in.
Is it like wedding attire?
Or something.
Hardcore gimp suit.
This
I'm
isn't
gonna
his
walk
wedding
over to
cake. This
this
is his
loot
brother's
then.
wedding cake.
Oh!
I like dramatically turned to my character at Tailspire. That's how like.
Twyla yells that.
Was this his brother's wedding cake, Derek?
Who knows?
Yeah, that's a yes.
Twyla.
All right, you
exclaims.
you had Van Richten come over to this loot, so clearly you want us to look at this loot. I'm gonna. look.
He's not a freaking pointer dog.
Well,
That-
yeah, he is.
I mean, in the Amber Temple, he really was.
Anything interesting about the loot?
He's-
Low-hanging
Zil-
fruit.
He's my smart Pokey Bear.
The Bluetooth device.
Don't make fun of my Bluetooth speaker right
Excuse
now.
me. The harp.
My car used to do that. My old Jetta. The Bluetooth device is
He's
connected.
ready to pairs.
is connected us successfully.
You
Anyway,
leave my Bluetooth speaker out of this.
My car from like 2008 did that.
oh my god. Anyway, the harp
Dude,
stands
right.
at about 6.5 feet tall. Looks like it's made in a very sturdy fashion. It's fashioned from dark stained wood, with engraved hearts and roses. Its top
Wow.
strings seem to be made of some sort of gut.
A gut. Oh yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
So I'm assuming it's a wedding gift for her.
Could be.
Because he plays the organ, right?
Sure does.
Yeah.
He plays the organ.
I thought he said so, or someone said like, "Oh,
No, it's like he said Oregon, like the fucking
Like the trail.
state.
Anyway, Van Richten's gonna like reach out as if to pluck it, and then seemingly think better of it. He's gonna
Yeah,
look
I
back to you,
wouldn't-
Twyla, and he's gonna say to both of you, and he's gonna say, "Well, it's very nice, I suppose."
Things are
Why
a little
acting
too nice
weird?
in here.
Not sure what to make of it.
I feel it's better to not disturb this room.
Like the fucking cuck cake that's sitting here.
yeah."
Wow, really
I
on one
wonder-
tonight.
Does it look? You said it doesn't look old though, right?
With the harp,
Yeah.
the harp has a coating of dust upon it, but it in itself looks like one of the finer things in the room.
Can I? What can I figure out? What can I roll to figure out about this harp that Faerun could know without it being Mariah?
You tell me.
What?
Oh my god, it's Phoebe!
Hi, Phoebe.
Hi, Phoebe!
Oh my-
Welcome, get bited.
Oh
No!
my goodness.
Baby.
Oh my goodness.
Hello,
Go
hello.
card.
Welcome, everybody. We are Roll
It's
for
so
Your
good to have you.
Lives. We stream
Jesus.
D&D twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays, and we are playing Curse of Strahd right now. Thank you so much for the follow,
Yay!
Toshi!
They are exploring Ravenloft. It's so good to have you. I hope you guys had a good stream.
What were you guys streaming?
Ooh, I know what they're streaming. Y'all were talking about Shiny Kingdoms, weren't you?
Oh, Don Bumblebee,
Very
thank you
cool.
so much for the follow.
Yeah, Shiny
like
Kingdoms.
Shiny Kingdoms. Oh, good guess.
Just talking about undead?
Yeah,
Well, you're in
I
for
saw
a
her
treat,
tweet about it.
because we are in the
Like the
middle of
news happened.
Undead Kingdom.
Ark is undead.
That's true, one of our players is
I'm gonna throw you
undead.
out
He's
the
right
window.
there. No, leave him alone, we need him.
Get the window like fucking Strahd did
Thank
his
you guys!
brother.
The follower goal
That
was
would be- or
reached!
stab him. I remember something.
Thank you so much for helping us reach our follower goal, and welcome everybody. We're happy to have
I
you.
might have made that up. I don't know.
Thank you guys so
yay,
much. It's so
we
wonderful
beat
to
our
have you.
follower
Ooh, new
goal.
friends.
Thank you.
Oh my god, we beat it! Yay!
I was gonna make another Bluetooth joke earlier.
Have Bunny, have Bee. I love it.
That's
a
fantastic.
bumblebee, that's adorable.
Bunby.
I love that.
That's really cute.
Winter,
Yeah.
what would you do if your Bluetooth device, when you turned it on, instead of
Is
saying
it-
ready
Here we
to
go again.
pair, what would you do if it said the Bluetooth device has ready 2 pairs and just 2 pairs pop out of nowhere?
I
Oh, that would be great.
would actually
Well,
be
you would-
really into that.
You would eat the pears, of course.
Because pears are like my
Yeah.
favorite fruit.
There we go. Here's all of
I
our
did
stuff.
not know
I'm a raider. Oh, I had a tab open.
Hell yeah. Anyway,
Um,
why don't we continue on into this dining chamber?
Can I? Well, I was wanting to maybe roll like history or investigation. Those are the 2 things I was thinking of. I was trying to see if there was anything maybe on the harp itself that would tell me that maybe it previously belonged to somebody. And then I was thinking history, just
I will
I don't
accept a
know.
history check or a oh goodness. Yeah, I think a history is appropriate here as far as the craftsmanship of the harp.
Yeah,
What?
that was my second thing.
Sure, go ahead.
What are you,
Okay,
heart boss?
No.
I am going to guide myself. Oh my god, why do my die keep rolling somewhere else? 15 plus...
I don't know.
2, 17. Not that
17.
great.
All right.
Your
While
first
Faerun
character
is
didn't
certainly
die, they got kidnapped.
while Faerun is certainly no musician, you do know that this particular item looks of a somewhat antique but well maintained look. It looks like it's been recently oiled, recently strung. The the wood itself and the engraving looks like it's was fashioned some time ago. This was precious to someone at one point.
Alright, I'll keep that to myself, but I don't know if that's necessarily worth sharing other than I could scream out, "This might have been Tatiana!" But I feel like, you know.
Just yelling it in the room where people are 10 feet away from you.
Oh my god.
No, you know what I yelled at? I'm like, I think this also could have been Tatiana's. Twyla.
Oh, because I said the cake thing?
Yes.
Guys,
Like,
what if this
I'm
is his
sensing a
gooning
pattern
room?
here.
Oh my god, you've
So-
said that like 5 times.
This is the gooning room.
Ark was debating for a minute about tasting a smidgen of the icing,
Don't.
and just as you say that, he just looks at the cake and then pulls his hand away.
Ark, even if this thing wasn't magical, this thing is obviously, like, who knows how old? That's not a good idea. Don't put that in your mouth.
Ark looks at you, and then looks at his hands, and then looks at you, and then reveals a confused expression.
Don't eat 800-year-old cake, okay?
Seems pretty fresh to me.
Unless you're
Ark.
dating
Not eat it.
Ew.
Ew.
Oh, God.
Ark,
Anyway,
I know you're old too, but this cake's too old.
You can't get poisoned.
That's true, that
Can't
is
get
true.
poisoned. Power
Um,
kill infused cake.
Oh my god.
How are you guys progressing?
So there's
Into the
two
next-
doors?
Yeah,
There are
there's two
2
doors.
doors. There's a harp in this corner. There's a lute rested up against the wall.
Are those doors?
Is the loot a door?
There's a door here, and there's a door here.
A door there. A door there.
Are there any invisible doors that we cannot see?
15
I
of
have
them.
see invisibility on!
15 of them. Whoa, great.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah, I've
she
heard
does
about
have
that.
the invisibility. Does she
Oh
see
wait, no,
anything?
it would have expired because an hour has passed.
Oh,
That's right.
well,
Well, shit.
Look, go along
tried.
then.
does this one unlock?
It is indeed unlocked.
I
Just
Okay.
begging for you to go in, as a matter of fact.
Well,
Guys,
I
I
think
opened
we
this
couldn't-
door.
okay.
I have a feeling like a giant voice just gave us an invitation, so I don't want to go in there now.
I mean, I don't want to go in
It-
first, but
I
I
like
can
it
open the
first.
door.
I have my shield ready.
Don't worry, everyone. It's perfectly fine.
I don't
As
like
you
how you
guys-
just changed
I would
into a
like to
jovial
ready.
man.
I would like to ready the dodge action.
If
As you guys
necessary.
enter, as you guys open the door, red satin curtains hang in archways at both ends of the south wall in this dark room. Between them, in the center of the chamber, stands a large, ornate marble tub with clawed feet. The tub itself is full to the brim with blood.
Oh, no.
That's so fun.
No.
That's awesome. I love it.
Arca takes his hand and taps his chin briefly. He's got an idea.
Yeah,
A terribly
this is
awful-
actually special.
A terribly awful, horrible idea.
Is it to knock over the tub? It's
No.
a 12-foot tub. You can't. It's to the ground.
It's arguably worse than that by several orders of magnitude.
Oh no! Don't
What,
bathe in it.
taints
Do
the
not bathe in
blood?
it.
No,
Do not
no,
bathe in
no.
it.
Ark is going to take out the bag that contains the ichor and pour a little bit in.
Ooh.
In the hopes that perhaps the next person who uses the tub I don't know. I don't know much about magic, but I'm hoping they get something horrible afflicted to them.
As you pour,
Meanwhile, 2 hours later, Esther, man, what a weird conversation. Time for
Someone
my
was
bath.
gonna rise up from that tub. Someone is in there.
as you pour the ichor in the tub itself, the moment it hits and disturbs the surface of this very thick, dark liquid, there is an eruption of blood splatter coating you.
God damn it.
God damn
A
it.
blood-drenched creature explodes out of the tub and attaches to the ceiling with one mighty leap. There's a loud cackle as blood pours off of its pale flesh, bony limbs, and stringy hair. It scuttles away atop the ceiling and out the window.
Ew.
Oh.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck? Ew, Twyla's
feel
like
like-
shook.
Yeah, for you, it's just like, I think I'm gonna puke.
Aragol
Arcus
is like
walks over
pointing
and closes the window.
Aragol's like pointing up at the ceiling, going, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then Esmeralda just pushes past everyone and then like kicks over the tub and just says, well, that's one matter settled. No.
See, I
Oh,
solved an
gods.
issue. That could have.
What did you just give birth to?
Ew.
Oh.
I think you just made something.
That's your son.
That is my child. I shall name him Daniel.
Ew.
That's my brother's name. No.
I shall name him Gloob.
Okay.
Gloob, you came back for us. He like kills Strahd.
Gloob just brings back Strahd's head, like, see, Papa, I did good.
Am I a
Oh
real
my
boy,
God.
Papa?
Well, actually, that would be phenomenal.
your father?
I would-
for you.
I would start fearing whatever I made, because if it's able to one-on-one Strahd seemingly without issue, I don't
That's
think
impressive.
As you guys look around the back of this particular bathing area, which is quite substantial, there's a large walk-in closet with pelts strewn along the bottom. Quite luxurious, as a matter of fact.
Ooh.
The closets themselves seem to have all manner of types of clothing, not just the fine garbs you've seen Strahd in, but also,
Sorry.
oddly, clothing that matches some of the people you've seen in Vallaki. There's clothing befitting Father Lucian.
Oh.
There's clothing.
Aw.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he did as
Uh-oh.
hell.
He's not
I mean, we
dead.
should've
he's
No.
They never existed in the first place. They were all Strahd.
Fuck up.
Every
were
single one of them
all
were Strahd
Strahd.
all at once. The entire village was just Strahd. They were like, finally, I have people to talk to. This is wonderful.
Just one
It
big layer of
turns out-
cable guy.
It turns out no one has been alive at all in this entire hellscape, and it's all been Strahd copies.
Who else
Did
is
he, Are
there?
they like people he killed, or like?
Well, who else? Who else?
Or it could just be. There's him. There's Vasily von Holt.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Who, now that you've seen the image, looks almost identical to Sergei.
Oh. So Ark's gonna look at these clothes and then look to the rest of the group and be like,
Hold on.
are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Fashion show time.
Shun show.
That actually would be fucking great.
We all just start strutting down the castle in the clothes.
That would be hilarious. Hmm. Just not entirely sure what to make of all of this, if I'm being honest.
Well,
I
it's.
say torch the room.
I doubt. This might just be to toy with us, for all we know.
Maybe. But we know at least one of these is true.
That's even funnier because now I'm thinking like he's just like, oh, I'll put this coat in
They're
my closet.
going to
That'll really
love
fuck with them
this.
good.
This is going to be so funny.
That'll get in their fucking head.
What if I
Random
put?
voice
Oh, I'm
is
going to
just
put
fucking-
Lucia's outfit in here too. Maybe Lucia was never real.
That does bring the question: what the fuck was that body about?
I was just thinking that at the beginning of the campaign.
Anyway, what are you guys
I
doing?
don't like
in this
you,
changing-
Derek.
I'm gonna
That's so rude.
I go to the big door and I hope that Van Richten and everyone follows.
Renrichten
Yes,
certainly does.
that's the door that I
Esmeralda was waiting as well.
requested to open. Whoa.
As you guys open these large double doors, what is revealed to you is what appears to be a large bedchamber. There's
We found it.
Sweet smells that waft through this delicately lit room. There's a great arched window along the west wall that's covered by heavy red draperies, with golden tassels glinting in the light, with 3 candelabras sitting atop small tables all along the room. Tall white candles burn with bright, steady light. A large bed canopied with silk curtains sits with its headboard against the north wall. Carved into the headboard with great skill is a large Z. Lying amid the velvet and satin sheets and bedclothes there is a table at the end of the bed, and a very large mirror. There you see, in the reflection, Ireena facing the mirror, looking at you through the reflection, and one very tall, darker-skinned woman in very fine clothing, who has her hands upon Ireena's shoulders. At the back of the room, you see a finely garbed, formally dressed Ismark. He doesn't seem to turn as you enter. Ireena, though, her eyes dart to your reflection as you enter. And she gasps.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey, girl!
Hey, girl.
What's up, Cookie?
Imagine we just come in here wearing Strahd's clothes.
Imagine if we did.
Strahd.
Imagine if we did the fashion show and then walked in here. Just in a mixed matched set.
We're all just like playing dress up and walking.
Ireena
Okay.
seems to want to almost stand up to her feet from the bench that she's on, but the taller woman kind of gently eases her by her shoulders back onto the bench. And she sits, but still calls back to you and she says, Is it really you?
Ireena?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk into the room and
We
see
are
the
going to
situation.
get you out of here.
Don't tell her, man, in front of them. Jesus, girl.
Ark is gonna bow and say, "We've come to
Deface you like that, Twyla. Sorry.
Trying to get
celebrate your wedding day," he says almost uncomfortably.
And she just kind of casts her eyes down to the table. She says, Oh, you'll excuse me for having expected something else.
I'm gonna nudge Ark and go, Ark!
Ark's gonna just be like, "Give me 1 second." And who
We
might
do
this...
big ass quotations behind him.
The taller woman, who I'm going to link in NPCs at this very moment.
Also, DM, you have DM advantage now.
Thank you so much for that. I never get enough. The taller woman graces clawed fingers along her shoulders and then stands to her feet.
Oh, she's so hot.
It seems
She's
as though she was
crazy.
she was putting fine jewelry along Ireena's neck. Ireena, for her part, is dressed in a proper wedding garb. The dress is large, magnificent. She's been done up. Her hair has been ornamented in an incredible way with adornments of all varieties. This taller woman turns, stands between you and Ireena, and says, No further, please. I'm afraid we're a little busy right now.
I apologize. Strahd had said we were free to come and visit Ireena, so we wanted to make our way here. We just got a bit lost along the way.
Fancy that. And now you visited her. You may leave now.
I'm gonna look at Esmeralda.
But
I
it's
had
barely been
a
a minute.
gift for her, actually.
Esmeralda, for her part, has her weapon sheathed, but is clutching the handles of both. Rudolph is watching on with a very steely but unscrupulous look. And Aragal...
At Aragal?
No, not at Aragal. But Aragal is staying close to Faerun at this point, but he's casting glances at Ismark, who at his part seems very vacant. He's staring straight ahead. He hasn't even acknowledged your entrance.
Yeah, I think his soul died a long time ago.
I don't know
kill
if he
everyone
has
in
an
this room
soul.
and him.
Like, metaphorically speaking.
He might just not be alive anymore. He might be undead. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe. I just, but yeah, I wanted to say, well, I made her this gift that that I wanted to give to her. Can I at least do that first, please?
The lady, who you now know is Ludmilla,
Yeah.
steps forward,
Ooh.
and
Ooh.
she is significantly taller than you. And she stretches out an open hand with clawed nails and sort of beckons with her fingers and says, "You may place it here."
May I, real quick, use my paladin feature, Divine Sense?
Yeah, you certainly may. And as you do, this particular woman is as undead gets, but she's the only one.
She's the only
Say
one.
the goddamn word.
May I attack with the Sun Sword?
Oh!
Yeah!
Yeah, do it,
You're
Ark.
attacking?
Go off, King! Crash out for once!
Okay.
Let's save Ireena. Fuck her.
Would this count as a surprise round?
No, because she was expecting it. I'm going to have you all roll initiative.
Yay! And I'm right in front of her.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ark.
I was waiting for her or for you or Esmeralda to do it, because if neither of y'all did, I was about to.
I was just waiting for someone to say the word. That's a natural 20 on initiative.
I thought that was mine. 18 though. 18's still good.
I got a soft 20.
Oh,
one!
Flaccid 20! We got a hard and a soft.
I got a flaccid 1.
You got a flaccid 1?
Oh, you got a 2.
I got an unnatural 1.
Okay.
It's time to call the wedding off, bitch.
I object!
I object!
Ark's like,
So you opening the sun sword, you just
wants to
flashed
give
with
the
bits of
flower-
sunlight.
I can just see
Yeah.
Ark being like, she wants to give her the present herself, please. Stab.
That's what Ark was going for, but he kind of fumbled the Sun Sword a little bit.
Yeah.
It took a
If I
second
still
to
have- I just want to
activate.
turn on the locket.
Anyway.
Ark, do
I'm
not
gonna
turn
need
on the locket.
a 25 to 20.
24.
Hell yeah.
20.
Very good. Then Ludmilla.
Oh, hell yeah, we
Oh.
go first. Lucia, let's
So you
fucking
gonna
get her
work
ass.
right
20 to 15.
18.
There we go.
Oh god.
And Ismark.
Okay.
And
Oh.
15 to 10.
Awesome.
That, I don't know if that's awesome, Lucia. You might fight
10
again.
to 5. We've got Rudolph.
No! Oh no!
What the hell did Ark and Esmeralda roll?
Aragol's in there. Oh, Esmeralda was up there. Excuse me.
I was like, it's stressing
10 to
me out.
5. Ark remains silent.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my bracket to come up.
All right, Twyla, it's your turn.
Bonus
You don't
action.
David.
You didn't ask 5 to 1.
5 to 1.
Me.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding
Yeah,
me.
Ark's not in the initiative.
I'm
He
sorry.
rolled an unnatural 1.
That's so funny. Anyway.
All those
Ark
flaccid
Twyla,
ones.
free.
Ludmilla is watching all of you with sharp, kind of like, they're red eyes, but they're on the gold side of red, and she's got her hand outstretched. She's got kind of a sneer looking down her nose at all of you.
The second I see Ark's
not
hand
giving her the
twitch
crown.
and like the sun sword begin to come up, Twyla just fucking flings forward. I'm gonna bonus action blade song. And I'm going
Okay.
to attack twice with the rapier, which is shining brilliantly with my crimson right of the dawn.
Are you jumping like in front of me?
Yep, I'm jumping in front. I'm
Yay!
leaping
Nice
forward
queen.
to stab.
I need
Okay.
that 20 AC in front of me right now.
21.
Oh yeah.
You rolled a 21?
No, my AC is a 21. I'm rolling now.
Go ahead.
First attack is a 14. That's not great.
Does not hit.
Yikes.
The second will though. I'm telling you.
The second always hits.
Oh, it's
That
worse.
Oh my
hit.
god.
The third hits.
Damage though?
Third hits.
Wow,
It's an
that's...
halfway attack.
We have 11 viewer inspos. Can I use one?
Yes.
No,
You
go
can
for
use
it.
one. We have double digit. We should not be allowed to get over 10.
Yeah, this is...
Or
we
five's
have
kinda
way too
ridiculous.
fucking
I've
many.
been complaining about this for some time.
I think it's kind of fun.
I bet you do.
Use it.
Okay, it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be.
It's not meant to be.
Even though you're quite fast on the draw, she's alive like a cat and evades your swings pretty quickly.
Lucia, if you don't
Ah.
cock that
Alright.
fucking gun.
Go
Lucia?
ahead, Lucia.
Yeah, gun cocked.
Gun.
Gun?
I'm sorry,
It's a
what?
gun.
I thought you said something else.
As soon as she fucking like hears like the ignition of the sunblade, it's like fucking finally, and then she just pulls out her gun. But from under her right hand, she's gonna palm her left and cast guiding bolt.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's
Hang
go,
up
let's
your
go, let's
spurs,
go.
Scout
Natural
girl.
20. Natural 20. Natural 20.
That's
Oh,
good.
no.
Goodness.
Close.
It doesn't hit.
What?
What?
Can you imagine?
So you
I thought you were
fucking
being serious.
I would end
That would
the
be
fucking
crazy.
Discord call right now if you're serious.
I
that's
would,
so
I
funny.
would, at that point, I would drive to your house and flip your desk.
46 rate. Oh, 4d6 fire damage. She looks slightly sadder.
46 fire.
46 fire.
Go ahead.
Hey, 46 is pretty good.
14, and the next shot is initiative or has advantage, which I will then action surge. Actually,
Right.
can I do anything else for it? No, I can't cast another spell. I will then action surge, and I will spend. Hold on, 2, 4. Oh no, it would be 4, 6, 8. That's 3 extra die though. I will spend 3 grit to
Hell
violent
yeah.
shot this at advantage.
Go
Hell
ahead.
yeah.
Yes. Do it. Do it.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Come on, Lucia.
20. Natural 20.
Natural 20. That's
Natural
like
20. Natural 20. Natural 20.
25 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be. Oh my god, 4d10 plus 4.
Yup.
Hell yeah.
All fire.
Yes, queen.
12 plus 4, that's 16.
Okay.
Nice.
Good
And
damage.
she will spend her movement to move towards this corner of the room.
Okay.
Can I do anything else? Bonus action I didn't use. Do I even have anything to do for a bonus action? Nope, I don't. I'll end my turn.
Very
Fuck.
good.
She's gonna shred
much
my
was
ass,
that?
dude.
That was a good amount of damage. You did
Unless she hits.
you did a total of 25 points of damage.
Nice.
30.
Oh yeah, because you had to add the modifiers to it, right?
Yeah, guiding bolt at
Oh,
14,
30,
12
30
from.
30% damage. That's right. That's right.
Holy shit! I just came out swinging.
All right. It's Ludmilla's turn. First thing she's going to do.
Is be sexy, unfortunately.
She's going to leap back. She's going to use a leap without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Oh, what? Come
Ah, you
on.
bitch.
And she's going to
Do not fireball.
yank Ireena up by the hair and put
Oh.
her clawed grasp around her throat. Ireena's between all of you and her.
Oh, Jesus.
And then she's going to ring-a-ding-ding-a-darn bell. It's just going to go ding 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 ding.
Oh,
She
fuck.
rings a bell.
Uh-oh.
She does ring. She rings a bell.
That's
That's her turn.
more. That's more
would-
concerning than if she casts like power word kill. I'm going to be honest.
I would like to state, Lucia does not flinch when she pulls Irene in front of her.
Dang.
We have Revivify. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That's not the worst possible.
Kill her. We'll just bring her back. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's like the Rick and Morty.
I
I care
think
about
she's-
this. Like,
I think she's bluffing, man. She's not gonna kill Ireena.
Imagine if, like,
we picked second off. we
imagine
have
if
a
you
way to
were
revive
in
her.
a hostage situation and your friends were like, "Shoot through him. We have a defibrillator."
I am sending you the Rick and Morty scene after this. That's exactly what this is.
She's 100% bluffing.
Here, yeah.
Well,
And I'm gonna tell her.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
probably.
say, You think we're gonna believe that you would kill Strahd's love, his bride? I don't believe it for a second.
What's 18 more years?
It's 18 more years. It's fine. I'm going to shit. What was I gonna do? I lost that. So yeah, I stepped to the. That's what I was gonna. I just have to measure it really quick. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted.
Cast fireball.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Oh.
kill Ireena, aren't we?
It's
No,
not the worst
we're not.
outcome.
No. Oh, is the person behind her undead or no?
No, she's
Is
the
that
only
supposed to
undead
be
in the
her
room.
reflection or something? What is that?
I don't
Another
know how-
commoner, I want to
I
say.
don't know how that got there. Let me get rid of that.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, wait.
Never mind.
I must have just double clicked.
I was really
No, you're
nervous
good.
that it was the kid.
I was worried that was like
Okay.
another innocent like, bridesmaid or something.
So right there, I am going to moonbeam.
Ooh.
That does do radiant damage. Can I please have a Constitution save?
I'm
from
just gonna let
her?
you know it is gonna hit Ireena. It doesn't demonstrate really well, but they're in the same space.
Oh, okay. Then I will place it in a
Okay,
spot where it
then
does
we-
not hit Ireena.
It will if you're hitting her. They're sharing the same space.
Oh,
Any
really?
AoE.
Shit.
they're sharing
Okay.
the space.
Okay. Okay.
They
then I
are,
will
for
not-
all intents and purposes, grappled right now. Let me see, like this is the best I can do without it being like a little weird.
Is there any way, if I was to wild shape, would I be able to attack just her and not Ireena?
I don't see why not if you can maneuver around.
Yeah.
She's
Why?
using Ireena as a human shield right now, so I'm
He's
going
like
to count this.
absorbing Ireena.
I'm going to consider this as 3/4 cover.
Fuck.
What if I
Glad I
jump
got
up,
that shot off before.
like, and go literally behind her on the bed?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. And that wouldn't be 3/4 cover?
If you go behind her, I don't see why not.
Yeah,
I love the
have,
fucking
I have a ton
so
of
much.
movement. I'm not gonna leave her, like, range, you know what I mean? I'm gonna wild shape, hiss, and then come up behind her. And then, let me just open up the thing really quick to make sure. I think I remember the stuff that I have for this, but yeah, okay. Unfortunately, I can't use my pounce because then I would be pouncing into Ireena, and that's not cool. So I am going to attempt a bite attack, a magical bite attack on her. So that's going to be a d20 plus 5. That's a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
So it's going to be 1d10 plus 5 piercing damage, and both are, I guess, would be doubled. So oh, where'd it go? Okay, 9. So 18 plus 10. So 28 points of magical bitey damage to the vampire,
Okay.
Hell yeah.
to the back of her neck. Does it look like it did anything?
Yeah. I mean, you kind of. You're having a hard time breaking the skin, but it's.
Yeah,
it looks
no,
like
I know, but it's like I'm doing damage though, right? Like it's not like she's
Yeah, you are doing
not
damage.
taking it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the next attack will be a claw, and does a 17 hit?
No.
It might. Okay, so
Ooh.
my claw misses. It's okay. 28 points is good on a crit for the first
25
one.
is great.
And I am gonna hold my ground behind her there.
All right. It is Esmeralda's turn.
Get her out of her grasp.
Esmeralda is
I need the-
going to.
I'm not strength based.
She's also going to attack. Let's see here. First one does not hit.
No,
Second
come
one-
on. Lock the fuck in. Use
Second
your DM
one-
advantage. Drive into that.
Second one does hit. It's for enemies and enemies only. Sorry.
Oh,
I thought it was just on the next roll the DM made.
Yeah, that was the
The
next
answer's
roll
no.
the DM had to make, but alright.
No, we're good. No, we're good. I followed that ruling. I was just being like facetious.
There's no way I'm allowing that. You guys have enough benefits.
Yeah.
Um,
So fair.
Okay, dude.
I kind of like that ruling though, because then it turns into a gamble of it could be for an ally, or
Nah.
it could be for an
Nah.
enemy.
you guys have 11 inspirations
Yeah,
to
we
use
did.
anytime you
Let's
want.
make it
No.
I'm sorry, we only have 10 now.
Okay.
Also, DM, take a potion.
Okay.
Thank you, Gruta.
Thanks, Gruta.
You're supposed to do that at the beginning of the session. This way you could stack them.
And that's going to be 12 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, we're doing some pretty good damage to her.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are chipping away.
I've never
Next-
crit in wild shape. This is the first time
Next
ever.
round, the sunblade will be, or like Ark's turn, the sunblade will be ignited, so there will be visible sunlight on her a lot.
That
I
is
would-
true.
Alright.
I wish I could have
Argal.
actually hit, because then my radiant would have hit twice.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's true.
Argal is up next, and he is going to get in there with his short sword. 2 attacks, baby.
His mark looks like Adam Warlock.
Just a little bit.
You didn't take your potion.
I'm going to. I just want to get through this turn.
No worries.
That
Take
last
it now.
coming up.
second one does not hit. 2 bad
Uh-oh.
rolls.
Jesus.
Ismark's
Damn.
turn, and Ismark.
So does Mark help us out, hon?
You gonna attack
Mark?
us?
He's gonna
or-
check us.
I don't know.
Yeah, Ismark is going to,
I feel
in
like-
his like dazed, vacant state, stand at attention as Ireena is put into harm's way, and he's going to bull rush Esmeralda.
No, I knew it.
Fuck, how far is that from me? Let me take a look. 30 feet, that's 6 feet, or that's 6 tiles, yeah?
5 tiles.
Warding flare.
All right. He's going in for a grapple.
Oh, I don't think I can do it on that then. Attacking, does grapple count as an attack?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't.
If so,
I don't
he
know if
has
it does.
disadvantage.
Aztec,
No,
are you
it
still
might.
in chat?
Aztec
All right.
food.
So that is 17 Esmeralda has to beat. And she does.
Damn,
It's not
I'm
20. So they kind of like
Thank God.
lock up. They kind of like lock up a little bit, but she stays on her feet. She's caught off guard, but she
From the-
stays on her feet.
From the back of the room. Hey, asshole, wrong side.
Quick, someone deal
Wondering if
1
he was-
point of damage to Ismark.
I'm wondering if it's like what Aragal was under, you know?
Probably.
Does
anyone have
saying
magic
I should
control?
fireball him?
Rudolph is
Oh,
going
what?
to
Magic missile.
vault. He's going to vault over this way. Get a clear shot. And then he's going to take out his rifle and shoot. And that hits. Means a crack shot.
Awesome. Oh, it's a crack shot?
Yeah, he's got himself a. He's got a good aim. That's
How much
16
grit
points.
does he have?
He doesn't. He's not a gunslinger. It's not.
No.
Come on, gunman!
Gunman, there's no need to feel down.
Ark, your turn.
He's my
Gunman.
turn.
Alright, go!
All right.
You gotta get up in a space. I would go near Aragal. That's kind of crowded over there. You get on the
Yeah.
bed with. I don't know if. I mean, you can go through
Would-
enemies. You could get up on the bed.
You can't go through enemies. You can go through allies though.
I mean, allies. I meant like you could like get. That's what I meant to say. Like we could.
Okay, while
like,
you're making that turn real quick, I'm gonna go run and get a potion. 1 second.
There you
Yeah,
go.
just turn your.
But
turn
if I stand here, then everyone
No,
else
then
gets.
she has 3/4 coverage.
Yeah, but then you
He-
get advantage.
He wants to give everyone else flanking while also providing sunlight.
Ooh.
Oh, I see. That's not a bad
Here's my genuine worry. If you miss, I worry it's not just gonna miss, but you're gonna hit Ireena.
Probably.
That is true. That is true.
I think instead of striking, you should maybe. I'm not gonna do what you want. My thought maybe instead of striking, just grapple her out.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. But because
My
3/4
worry is
cover.
stab the shit out of her.
Can you grapple someone while you're wielding a weapon?
Yes,
Do you
you
have an
can.
arm free?
You have
Well, I have a
shield.
shield, so I can't. I don't know if I
Everyone's
can.
You
Get
don't have an
No,
open
no.
hand, do you?
No. Well, question. 3/4 cover. That gives disadvantage, right, on your attack?
I don't remember off the top of my head. Hold on.
Or is that half cover?
Cover. 3/4 has a +5 bonus to AC and Dex.
+5?
And a 17 already doesn't hit.
Yeah, 17 doesn't
Yeah,
hit.
and I rolled like shit on this last time, so...
You can't.
We got
you
luck.
can't-
We got
you
luck
can't
on
ri-
our side.
You can't risk an attack on her. It's not gonna hit.
But I do have a +10.
To hit?
And I would get flanking, yeah.
Yeah,
Plus
you'd
10
get-
a hit. That's what those are the gambles I made, and I rolled a 27 or a natural 19 and then a 15.
I'm gonna take the gamble, I think.
He is
I-
flanking
There's a-
too, though, with me.
Oh yeah, so there's like
I
a
don't
30%
think-
chance you miss, which isn't horrid odds.
All right, I'm
And we
back.
also have 10 viewer inspirations. So
Yeah,
I like to gamble on occasion.
this is
I like
this is
those
Ireena.
odds.
I think that-
In fact,
okay,
that's
two
part of my
things.
road
One,
tripping plan, so...
This is Ireena, so they're worth using. Second, we have too many. I don't think it's a crime if we get rid of these. I'm sure Derek would appreciate it.
For the
I'm making
fight.
peace for the fact that you guys will have all of the
AC.
inspirations you guys need until the end of the campaign.
Or do your
3
thing.
cover plus
So
5 to
I'm-
AC.
So I'm gonna, even though she is behind 3/4 cover, I am gonna still make an attempt to attack her.
Go ahead.
Do I gain flanking with Faerun because Faerun is directly opposed?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Oh my gosh, you better hope.
Alrighty.
Plus 10 with
Bonus
advantage.
bonus action first. I'm going to cast.
You're gonna pop the smite?
No, well, maybe. But first, I'm going to cast Divine Favor.
I really hope we don't smite her.
And then. Hiya!
21?
Let's see here.
That's not going to hit because she has +5.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit. It's not gonna hit.
That's fine.
And but roll damage anyway.
No.
Yeah, kind of expected this. It's almost like I said this
Ark,
exact
don't you
thing
want
would
to
happen.
use an inspiration or something?
Oh yeah, could use an inspiration.
Oh, it's well.
Am I allowed to use an inspiration?
Sure.
Reroll
One time.
one die.
Wait,
One
not
time
both.
and one time only.
Come on.
No.
Yikes.
All right.
We're gonna keep that 8 damage
Uh,
as you.
How much health did Ireena got?
Although you're aiming for her side, you end up breaking Ireena's midsection, and she kind of screeches in pain.
Oh god.
God damn it!
So
I
All right.
said to avoid that.
Oh,
You
Seeing
can you
that that's
healing
not-
word though, Lucia?
seeing that
Yes.
that line of attack will likely not work, Ark is going to move up here with Faerun.
Damn, Hoeing didn't even give me flanking. Just kidding.
And try another attack from the back where she doesn't seem to have cover. Much better.
24.
24? Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Sweet. All
Thank
right.
God. You're bluffing. You wouldn't kill her. Stabs her in the midsection.
Ooh.
It's not up to her.
And I'm also going to pump a level 1 smite.
Level 1. All the way, hun. Go level 5.
No, save that shit for Strahd.
Yeah.
Don't just waste all your shit.
See, glad I didn't waste more, because that would have sucked if I got like a 4.
Okay.
What was
So
the
that's gonna be
total
a-
damage?
That's going to be 16, 17, 18 points of damage. Radiant.
Radiant.
I don't know if that makes an effect. But she is also covered in sunlight now. Does that seem to affect her in any way?
We will see.
And
So yeah, I'm in wild shape. You got a fucking like bonus action healing word.
Twyla, your turn.
Please.
Now, here's my question.
I don't know how much health she has.
We have another round of combat. Do we want to call it here, or do we want to do another round before we end?
Oh, top of the round. You're right.
Yeah, I'm top of the
Before
round.
we call it, yeah. So before we call it, you guys hear a myriad of footsteps from both outside this door and coming from behind you. It isn't long before the door starts pounding, but it opens on its own soon enough. And we'll see what happens next time. Next fucking session. Woo! Way to go, guys. You're in the thick of it.
Yikes. We fucked up.
All right, let's get into inspiration. Great job, guys. You're brawling. You're fighting. You're making some vampire friends.
Yeah, Esther's pretty cool.
Well, let's go ahead.
Don't tell Strahd where we are. Immediately, let Strahd know where we are.
It seems like he didn't need to.
Don't do it. Don't do that. We'll do it ourselves.
No, like we immediately let him know.
Like, don't do that. We got you covered.
It's like, don't worry, we're gonna do that
ring a bell or
ourselves.
something. Anyway, Twilight, go ahead.
This was a crazy session. I'm gonna give it to Ark. Ark's been doing a lot of important investigating, but I very much respect that he's the one that jumped into action on this, because I think this was the right thing to do. So I'm gonna give it to Ark.
All right. Fairy.
I just realized I forgot to use my fucking inspiration. I could have used it on the second attack that I made against her. Anyway, what are you gonna do? This session, I think everybody did well. I have a new favorite character besides Argal.
You guys really like Escher.
He's great.
Yeah, he's, well, you know, as great as he can be. You know, with who he is
He's a
married
lovable
to.
vampire.
I think I'm also going Ark. Funny roleplay, being like earlier, especially with like the cake thing. Or just basically all the reasons Twyla said. I feel like we give it to Ark every fucking. That's like every time I'm.
It's an Ark
giving
sweep.
it to Ark
this last
for
month.
all the reasons that everybody else.
Fair enough. All right,
It's been an
Lucia.
Ark sweep though. I'll give it to Ark. He had the balls to actually strike her first. I was gonna do it if he
Yeah.
didn't.
It's just good.
Ark sweep.
I remember when you guys were close with Ireena. She was like almost a member of the party.
Yeah, and look, we almost just fucking
She's
killed
almost
her.
our fated ally.
She will be again. She will join us again, maybe, possibly.
In on death.
Help.
All right, and finally, Ark.
This is a tough one. I'm gonna give it to Lucia for just absolutely unloading the moment that they had an opportunity.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
I could
That's
tell
usually
that
all I
both.
do in combat. I explode everything in the first round.
But and here's the thing: is I can tell both you, as a player, and also Lucia have been looking for a reason just to go full send, basically since
Yeah.
we've entered this place.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Ever
full
since
send
like
either.
Amira left, yeah.
Especially because like we haven't really had any opportunities to try to like 6v1 someone yet, and this was like the first opportunity. And I feel like that's where you shine a lot, is when we're like ganging up on someone.
I'm really good at fucking nuking someone.
Crash out cleric. All right, well, great job, guys. Art, congratulations for the inspiration. Anyone else that would like to make their own votes, go on over to our Discord. We've got silly little people there. We got silly little memes. We got more art. We got goofs and gaffs, lots of laughs.
We
And
talk
you
about
can
the
vote
campaigns.
that too. And you can vote for who you want to have inspiration for next week. Seems to be a lot of those going around.
Yeah.
Yeah, the player inspiration. Do I have enough to give player inspiration before we go? I do not.
Save it for
That's
next time.
alright. But everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Phoebe, thank you so much again for the raid. You're lovely and we love you. And we will be back on Monday for Wild Beyond the Witchlight, which is a very different vibe from this.
Yeah.
Incredibly
Is it
different.
new?
Yeah, one could say.
That's
All right, well,
something
good night,
everyone will
everyone.
like.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Good night, friends.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I rolled the spy.